Yo, what's good, what's good? Alright, so chat, we laugh. Alright, so chat, we better edit a viral short. And yeah, the stream's gonna be a bit quick. And yeah, we're about to edit this viral short and we're gonna be using CapCut. Alright, so I basically wanna show y'all basically a Google Docs link I basically made, and I made this literally within the first last hour. I made this whole new sheet, and the sheet is basically where I basically download it, and I basically give this whole sheet over to AI. Over, I'm about to show y'all some. So I give this whole sheet over to AI. All right, let me just post them real quick and tell people I'm live, so they could join in. All right, so I made a whole new sheet. I made a whole new spreadsheet about the channel analytics data. All right, so I'm gonna go over the spreadsheet with y'all. All right, so this is basically what I just coded. I coded a whole new sheet, and with this whole new sheet itself, I basically attached to this docx file like I told you. The channel analytics content strategy, and you see it's right here. So performance summary latest. This is video title. This is key metrics. Ranking 6 out of 10. This is views. 1,000 views. Average view ratio 0.46. Average percentage views 68%. Which it reads through the whole data itself, and it read through it because they gave it the data of my analytics. So yeah, all right. So it says 27 likes. This is verdict. This is optimized. This is why is this so? This is your videos is currently in yellow zone. 5 to 7, 10% ranking with views between 100 and the early stabilizing around 1.3K. This is your APV is 68%. Is a borderline green. So yeah, it's just 46 seconds short falls under shorts. This is just shorts of the 17% winning standard. This is hooks pacing. That's like the intro part. Alright, so we can see for this part, it says double down on cluster, and it basically tells actions, plan, and what to do next. So this is do not pivot. It says the subject matters China naval system. This is clearly reaching an audience. Do not change the it says do not change the niche or topic cluster. This is double down on the cluster. Create 2 to 4 video follow-ups videos using the same core idea, but with aggressive entry point. And you see the APV, 68% was Suggers right here. Alright, so and you said increase the visual sentences, use the system filters, consequences formula to ensure the viewers feel you know, I don't know how you say that name, but yeah, you see angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. You see option A, option B, and option C, and you say in a row. So in a row tracking, it says you have completed one video, China Navy. So you see, y'all can read through it. 90% right here. And what I basically did was I gave it all my data right here. I basically copy and pasted this all my data, and I gave it that. And it basically ran through the file, read through it. And it reads through. This is the Navy evasions flaw killing Chinese right here. You see? And it gives me a primary recommendation. It says high status. And then it gives me this title right here. Alternative options. And then we got another title right here. We got another title. All right, so you see this, and then we got a winning outlier. So you can see we got this one, the one British system U.S. Rangers will kill for. So you can see, and this title right itself is one of our outliers. So 28.6K views outlier, and that's the highest performance video, meaning high performance video that performed well on our channel that viewers want to see more. So yeah, so it told me basically do a follow up to the already outlier video. Alright, so yeah. So with that being said, then I'm gonna show you the average subscribers that I tell you to go for. So yeah. Alright, so the average subscriber, so you see right here, 700,000 views, right? 8 months ago. And you see that this is a smaller channel, and that's what I look for. I look for smaller channels in that angle really winning, and that means I'm gonna win too, because you gotta think, I already made a viral short to that video. You can see this channel right here itself, he's not getting views at all. You see he's hitting consistent good views. So, and this is what you should really look for. So when you're looking for views, this is what you should look for. It can't be 30K, 20K views out, 3K views out, 5K views out. And yeah, so we want to look for some consistent like that, and that's my angle. So you see right here, the one British weapons Rangers will kill for, and you see right here we switched it up a bit. The one British systems U.S. Rangers will kill for. So we switched it up a bit. As long as we switch it up a bit, That's what make it good. And I'm gonna basically show you how to scripting. So yeah, I'm gonna show you our scripting framework. But yeah, so now let's go over there. All right, so and back to your regular scheduling thing. All right, so yeah, let's go back over to here. But yeah, all right, so yeah. All right, so yeah, so what we're gonna do is go down to this, and you see this version right here, version 1. Version C, you see this is the winning title right here. So this was our winning title we already did, and we just basically, so our winning title basically had that emoji towards the end part. But I'm gonna basically show you that we basically changed the hook, but we brought in a way stronger hook than our last one, because you see the last one was there was one British secret weapon of U.S. users will kill for her, and you can see right here there is one colonialization design British weapons that U.S. tier 1 operators will actually kill for to carry on. So you see, we basically changed up. We use the same structure we use right here. You see, we use there at the starting, but we just changed up the wording, and that's what YouTube's looking for. YouTube don't want you to use the same words. It looks identical to your already similar. Basically identical to your similar script, and that's why I told you that what YouTube's basically looking for. So throughout all your patterns of our channel, it looks for lookalike patterns. And if you're doing a follow-up video, it's fine. I would say do like two to three follow-up videos, then you should pivot. And we can ask it too. So how many follow-up videos we need for each title? And it's going to basically tell us how many types we need for each title, but before we pivot. So you can see right here. So it says stay consistent with the high status is growth strategy. So yeah, it tells validation right here. It says 49 follow-up videos for a specific title right here. Identical clusters. This is identical cluster for pivoting. So I'm gonna say, so this is why this number works in this range. It says range allows you to test different hooks, open loops for the same core topic. So this is like F1, F12, Chinese. Yeah, so it tells do at least 49 follow-ups of these titles right here, and I'll basically say for each title, right? For each title on the list, right? And we'll basically tell for the winning ones, and then you see right here, so since your status British with video message right here, it says 90% APV. Outlier, it says you are currently on the video 1 cluster. It says you should plan at least 3 to 8 more variations of these elite things. All right, so I'm gonna have it do is line me up a title of this. So what I'm gonna have it do is line me up titles, and I'm gonna have it line it up. So you see right here, I'm gonna read this out. So it says target 49 videos focus on LG1 British right here, US gear. You can see his goal since your first 90% ABV. It says, so it says if you can keep the next 8 above 70% ABV, which is great. All right, so what I'm gonna do is come over to this spreadsheet right here, and I'm gonna copy and paste it here. So what I'm gonna do is copy and paste it over here. So yeah, and it's really important that y'all keep up to date, because some of the gurus tell you, oh bro, you should post this many fucking videos. They don't tell you when to do a fucking follow up to that video. So fuck out of here with them fake ass fucking coaches in this space. But yeah, they don't tell you when you should do a follow up to that video. You see target 49 focus on L1 and British engineering or rare US garrison's goal since your first one hit 90% ABV, which is tremendously good. So this is if you can keep eight the videos above 70%. This is the hidden one, the hidden assist cluster. So this is 49 videos right here targeted, and it tells 49 videos right here, 68% of this, and can say so it tells our APV we go for, but we most likely go for is we want to go for like 70% APV or above. All right, so let's just check the one to minute ratio. This is by the end of this. All right, so what I'm gonna do is have it now basically update this. So I'm gonna have it do is update this. Tell me more about this. And now what we're about to do is actually edit this short, and yeah, so I'm just reading this off to y'all so I can know. So it says to stay up the track with the A+ student roadmap. It says viewers outliers. It says elite gear cluster. It says these titles are designed to negatively curiosity hook, and they'll hook on the viewers. They make the viewers not want to scroll away, not want to click away, and that's what we really want. And we want to stop the scroll within 2 to 3 seconds of the starting of the short. And you want to know the 30 seconds. We want to go for at least for 30 seconds in. It depends on our left short. So this is target right here, 49 videos. And this is goal. Your last one was the yellow zone. So we don't want to go nothing under 60. We want to go something above like 75 to 80% or higher, or 90%, and that will put us in viral territory range so we could get good views. But yeah, if y'all get it, so what APV should I aim for on these ideas? And like I said, it took me hours to make these whole spreadsheets, and yeah. All right, so yeah, so this is 70 to 90%. This is minimum standard. It says you must aim for 70% APV for any video to be considered a success. It says, so the win is standard right here. Since you already have the original British weapon script right here, 90% APV, that is your true benchmark. So that's our true benchmark. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna copy and paste this, and like I said, I have this onto a tab so where y'all could basically look over this, and this will be in the description where you could check it out at. But yeah, but for the stream, we're going to basically now edit these shorts, and yeah, so this is why we use these exact titles for 93. This is validation. So by keeping these subject matter consistent across 9 videos, you're forcing the algorithm to find the exact audience segments that watches military text or completion. Here you see, so even variations. So yeah. And it'll start to look for a lookalike audience. It don't go to a random audience. Obviously, when you first post it, it will send it to a random group. Then it's going to start categorizing hour by hour, like 6 hours in, to look for a lookalike audience similar to your niche. So that's how the algorithm really works. So yeah. All right. So like I said, and y'all like me when I go live and do this for real time, because like I said, I'm one of the top G's in this space. I'm way bigger than all y'all coaches. All y'all favorite coach, line them up. We'll smoke them one by one. One by one. We'll smoke them one by one. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, so what we're going to do is now get this title, and we got the script. So the script we're going to be using today is basically this script right here. So we're going to be using this script. We're going to be using this script right here. So we're going to use this script right here. So this is our new script, and this was our old script. Yeah, this is our new script, and this was our old script. So this is basically our new script right here. We're going to use this, and this was the old script. If you see the old script, let me go to my analytics and show you. So if we go to my analytics right here, this is basically the old script. And you can see editors mode, editors. You can see video clips. So this was basically our old script, and we took the structure of this, and we use the same structure throughout. We're going to use it for at least 9 more videos. So what I could have it do is, too, if y'all don't notice, I could copy and paste this, and I could ask it, how many structures will we give this video right here? So how many structures will we use this video for? So how many structures, how many videos, so would we use this structure for? And it'll basically tell us like how many videos we should use this same exact script framework structure for. And I want to basically tell you that yeah, so actually, so yeah. Alright, so scripting, yeah, we live. Alright, so if y'all didn't know, I'm really cool people's over with my boy Tim, so you could learn from Tim over Tim Daniel Lavoff. And yeah, he have posted right here. He got a 38 million views short, which I'm proud of, bro. Bro is doing the same thing as me. But yeah, bro basically said the framework. So this is, you can add niche business. So what you could do, you could niche business and what you could do is niche business. So let's say if you're doing something about Maseratis, you could niche business into, this is racing my cigarettes, boats. Yeah, this is reactions. This is eating this biggest thing, bananas. This isn't real. I show VR. He says same triggers, different niches. If someone does it, it goes viral. And what you could do instead of doing this, you could bend it over to your niche if you're doing about Bentleys. So yeah, you can niche business, and you can basically script. This is, I think I found one of the biggest next niches. Nah, you're a fucking guru. You ain't find shit. Fucking fake ass coach. Fuck on my face, nigga. You got over 1,000 posts talking about, oh, bro, I think I found the best new niche. You're a fucking guru, dude. You ain't find nothing, nigga. Fucking coach. He says, Devin, please help me, bro. He says, our eyes are inauthentic, bro. The scripts gotta be good. And, alright, so it says, he says, bro, when you appeal, does you show your face in your appeal video? And it goes up, and he says, he ain't helping you, twin brother. I can send you my appeal. Yeah, hey, I made a video on how to basically appeal inauthentic. There's a lot of these trolls, but yeah, I made a video how to appeal inauthentic. So if y'all wanna go go look at that video. But like I said, we have as many methods out, and I got many niches. But your favorite coaches don't even got more posts than me, bro. Your favorite coaches ain't even working 10 times harder than me, bro. When it come to this shit, bro. Your favorite coaches on Twitter. Yeah, Elon Musk got me back on Twitter, bitch, so I can snap every single fucking post I get. Yeah, nigga. On this bitch. Alright, so you see Tim. Yeah, it's me. That's my boy Tim. I ain't gonna compare myself, but Tim has about 1.744, and I got 20.3K posts. So, like I said, we do leaks every day. This ain't nothing to us, and I'm used to it because I have fun with this. But yeah, all right. So like I'm gonna have fun right now. Me creating this short and me uploading it live, like I literally did that on my other stream. So, like I said, I have fun with this, bro. And yeah, I'm probably the main factor why YouTube is cracking down and YouTube is patching some of y'all niches. And I told y'all ways to overcome it, to overbeat it, and yeah. And we have, all right, so let me tell y'all do. So if y'all got hit with inauthentic, this is what y'all do. So what YouTube looks for is identical patterns. What I mean by identical patterns is look like scripts. If you're using the same structure, you need to have new wordings. So I basically explained it right here. Because look, there was this channel right here. YouTube don't care about your template. So way before we start into the stream, I'm going to actually explain it to y'all. So, all right, so this is YouTube is flagging you guys for inauthentic. It says content with minimum changes. If it flags, this is if it flags same related titles. Example, title farms. It looks for same related title farms. It looks like easy to reduce, easy replicable content. You didn't add minimum changes. So this is YouTube isn't stupid. There's already billions of there are billion AI channels on the platform. YouTube doesn't care if you have the same thumbnail template. What it cares about is if you came up with the original idea and if you're using AI or not, but you're not copying the specific competitor. Like, what I mean by copying a specific competitor, I mean making a lookalike title. That method is patched. Blame your favorite coach. Like Romero said, blame your favorite coach. Blame all your fucking gurus in the space. They're the ones who got the most of the methods patched. That's why we gotta go our ways to achieve new methods. That's why it overcomplicates our brain a little bit. Blame your favorite fucking coach. That's the reason why most of our fucking methods got patched. Blame your fucking coach. Blame those motherfuckers. But yeah. So this is what YouTube cares about. It says what YouTube doesn't care about is if you came up with the idea for the AI, how different an idea is from your other competitor script. And it says they don't care if you're using basically CapCut templates, and they don't care about that. They want to see minimum changes. You're not using the same wording over and over again for every single fucking script. They don't care if you're using the same structure. It needs to be new words added to it. So what I mean by new words, it could be slightly like this. So let me see. So, all right. So y'all see this right here. This is my old script. And this is my new script. So your structure needs to start off with new words, and you need to get new words, and your new words gotta relate to your title idea though. So yeah, you don't gotta reinvent the wheel. Just gotta relate to the title idea. You don't want to have the same look like words that you already used for your other script. And yeah, because that will look identical, and that's what YouTube is flagging with inauthentic patterns. So this is YouTube doesn't care if you have hella military channels under different names. What it wants is to know if the viewers was educational enough to was it educational value? Did they learn something? Or was it bullshit slop? Was it bullshit slop scripts? Was it just written up scripts and you did in 2 seconds? How good was the scripts? So, and this plays a key factor. Like, was this script educational for the viewers to learn something? Was it educational enough? Does it look different from all your other ideas that you do on your channel? So, like I said, we felt this channel earlier today, and I basically want to tell you that YouTube don't care about it. What it doesn't care about is you using the same templates. If the template, and like I said, you can argue and not appeal. That template meets the branding of your channel. And YouTube don't want you to reinvent the wheel. They don't want you to overbeat yourself up about it. What they care for is you're not spamming the same repetitious bullshit over and over again for every single video. And that's lazy. That's what you call lazy effort. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so YouTube doesn't care about if you're using templates or structures. This rule is inauthentic. So what this means is it means easy to produce, low producer, low minimum AI scripts. And it says it doesn't care if you're using ChatGPT or Gemini for the scripts. Your scripts need to be educational value, and your scripts need to be stronger than your last scripts you already had posted. So what I mean is you need to change up the wording of the starting of it and get way stronger words so the algorithm don't view jail you, or you don't like get the same words you did over and over again, because that's what could cause you to get view jail. And You like I said, you could use Claude, you could use Gemini, and you could use persuasions. I'm gonna come out with a method on my channel how to get unlimited accounts on another AI program I found. But yeah, it's just it wants to know how original these titles are. So it wants to know how original these titles are. And you're not just replicating competitors word for word. And original examples. What I can say is y'all blame these coaches. These coaches are the ones who they spam it every single where on Reddit, every single where on YouTube, and YouTube woke up and now they're not letting you do that shit no more. So yeah. Alright, so it just doesn't want you spamming the same images and same thumbnail, like same characters without adding new variations to it. So new characters, new text on screen, and it says alright. So it says if that template matches your brand, YouTube wouldn't care if they want to see unique ideas. Yeah, they want to see unique ideas, and they don't care if you're using the same template. They want to see new words. So you see how he's putting Chinese beast right here to heaven. You see Iran. So he changed up the words and he changed up the image. That's what becomes not inauthentic. So that's what YouTube is looking for. Stuff like this, bro. Yeah, he's at risk. Yeah, for example, at Team there's a big reason why YouTube might hit a channel like this because variations. Reddit spam posts, Reddit templates. No viewers not learning none AI slop and no value fictional not made up templates is not spammy. Template spammy. It's not educational enough to the viewer, and it's just a bad niche. It's just a bad niche. Viewers not learning enough from it, so that's what YouTube is cracking down on it. So yeah, all right. So I want to say basically templates like this. So you see basically Zachy Films. You see how Zachy Films use why ice cream what, and then they change up the ideas. That's what basically YouTube is looking for. YouTube looks for you having shorts like this with different ideas, different titles. So you don't want to be spamming a bullshit ass titles over and over again, because YouTube is flagging. They'll flag you for inauthentic. You see why did soldiers like this, how this spiders like this helps soldiers. So you see he keeps soldiers in the keywords, but he changes up a bit. So and that's what YouTube really looks for. That's why Tim Daniel Lvov is still in the game. And yeah, and you can see right here. So if we go to this, YouTube wants original ideas like Tim Lvov, Zachy Films. The title script has had to be a bit different from your own other. And I said blame the gurus. Blame the gurus to replicate. So yeah, blame the gurus. They're the ones who really got the shit patched. The gurus. They're the ones who got the shit patched. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so let's back to this sheet. So what I mean by spamming the same titles, I'm gonna show y'all for example. So let me show. So what I mean by the same titles is let me scroll down a bit while I show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all for example what I mean by spamming the same titles that YouTube don't want you doing. Alright, so yeah, let me do this real quick. So what it means is this. So alright, so let me go over to my old ChatGPT chat. Alright, ChatGPT. Alright, so what YouTube really care about and YouTube is really worried about this. So let's scroll up to the top. So what it wants you to see, so let's go to the bottom. Alright, so what it wants you to do is you don't want you to spam the same titles over and over again, like if you're replicating from your competitor's channel. So I'm gonna show y'all for example. So let's say this for example. Let's say you see this right here. So missiles, you see example. So your competitor's title is this, and you combat man. And basically what it wants you to do is bring on to a new angle. So once you bring on to a new angle, whether it starts with how, or what, but it don't want you to bring on this angle right here. It don't want you to like copy the exact competitor's title word for word. So it don't want you to do like you see like if the competitor use Y, it don't want you to use Y. It wants you to bring it like a new angle into it. You see right here, combat man right here. This is alternatives. This is competitor. So competitor uses how radars change the warfare forever. And you see combat man, how modern radar systems detect a fast moving answers threats. You can see alternatives. So this is why radar tracking against low visibility flight profiles, but yes, this is how detection systems identify threats before integrations begin. So you see right here, drones, warfare. You see competitors right here. This is our competitors title. So let's say for example, so you see combat man, so it's alternative. So like I said, YouTube is looking for original and not inauthentic patterns like that. And so it's okay to use a few of your competitors' keywords. Like I said, it's okay to use that. And yeah, and you asked me, can I use a few of my competitors' keywords? But yeah, but what you want to do is you don't want to make similar look like titles, but you want to make similar look like titles where YouTube could detect this is just going to be inauthentic, bro. Inauthentic, bro, where it could flag you just from the sake of that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is add this to my board right here, and y'all have access to this, so y'all can basically access this. Like I said, this whole doc X link will be below this stream where you can check it out at. So yeah, and yeah, so what I'm gonna do is paste this, and yeah, so like I said, YouTube don't care about you using AI, and they don't care. AI, bro, they don't care. What they care about is these patterns and these lookalike titles, and are you bringing a new reason into this title? So let's say it again. So if your competitor's using cyber warfare, you gotta use high cyber warfare for the safe zone of it. So you see, you want to use X like this, and you want to use check like this. So what I'm gonna have to do is basically tell me examples. So I'm basically telling me examples of better explaining. So better explain the safety part of this. So when I replicate a competitor's idea, I bend it to my angle or make a similar one, but bringing something new to it. We don't want our title to look exactly like the competitor, right? This help. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just type this, and I'm gonna get this basically to ChatGPT, and yeah, so I'm gonna get this to ChatGPT, and yeah, y'all about to see me edit this short right here, edit this military combat man short. But the real reason why I was basically taking so long to get all this data ready, because I had to go do ideation. Ideation plays a big role, and it's the most key factor in which you got to worry about. So ideation plays that big role, and yeah. All right, so let's go over this. Yeah, so you can see right here. So copy and signals, same structure, same wording, same emotional claim, same framing. It's the same title. So this is what you must do to stay on the safe side. This is you're not copying exact video. So identical variations, system reframing, angle shift, new tension. So what you should do is instead don't just copy him word for word. What you're gonna do is example. So what I'm gonna have it do is show me titles, for example. So all right, so like I said, y'all gonna have access to this, and I could have charged some of y'all at least 300 to 500 for this for the most of these methods, cause that's what these gurus do. I could have overtaxed y'all, made y'all pay me $500 to $400 just for the sake of my help. But I'm a cool person, like I said. I'm smoking all your favorite fucking coaches through the years, all you bitch ass niggas, all you bitch ass coaches, you favorite gurus y'all watch, Danny White, all everybody, bro. You're not no different, bro. Every single body in space. Every single body in space you look up to. That's a coach. YouTube automation coach. So yeah, you see keyword swap. You see keyword swap. Avoid these. Replace these. Compress, breaks, distributions, limits, changes behaviors, reaction windows, system filters. So you see, and when this is good, transform. So this is use air defense. System starts failing the moment. Hyper speed, compress, reaction time. You see, so this is bad. What we don't use this. We use this instead. So we want to use a new version, transform version to us is title. So you see title right here, check, and then this is X right here. So this is not safe. It sounds like rewritten. It sounds like only this changed up. Same emotional claim, same hook structure, but yeah. And this keeps it the safety side of it. So change angles, change system expansion, change sentence, logic, change this. So yeah. This is so you want to see. So let's say for our competitor's title, example 3. So missiles defense, competitor's title right here. This is high missiles defense. So it gives one with a check and one's basically with our hook. So let's say for example, so I could say for example for our competitor's hook. So yeah, so I could show for example, show me one of my competitors' hook. So show me one. Alright, so I'm gonna show me one of my competitors' hooks. So yeah, and like I said, if you go ahead, this will be on the Google Docs link for y'all to check out. And if you check out the stream, basically did a stream on how you basically overbeat inauthentic, and most of our channels been getting flagged, and we're going over this right now, and it's because these patterns you're not transforming in the right way, and yeah, so you can see, so not copy, not new sentence flow, system expansions, clear filters, it's high retention hook. So yeah, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come through all this right here. I'm gonna copy and paste all this right here just to my Google Docs sheet, and we're gonna have like the spreadsheet of this. So yeah. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is copy all this to my Google Doc sheet, and we're gonna have basically the spreadsheet to all this right here, and y'all could look back over if y'all need it, and y'all could use it to help y'all grow. So yeah, use it to help y'all grow. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is go to this, and we're gonna scroll up right here. Yeah, so we're gonna use this right. We're gonna copy this. Like I said, we're gonna go back over to here. We're gonna basically paste it over here. So if y'all need it, y'all can look over it. So yeah, and I don't wanna feel like I'm messing up y'all fucking brains. I'm making y'all brain dead. I'm sorry, Chid. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to teach y'all how to all work because y'all gotta learn these ways. Or like I said, when you was in school, they don't teach you this shit in school. Most of that I teach y'all on this channel is they don't teach you shit nowhere else. Not in school, nigga, nowhere else. I'm the only person who's gonna learn this much sauce that. But yeah, I'm gonna learn most person who's gonna learn all this much sauce that they don't teach you this shit nowhere else. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, you can see right here, so it collapsed when multiple tractions, so you see it collapsed when multiple traction like this one. Multiple competitors are using the same starting structure, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, when I see too, when I go to the title, so when I see the competitor's title, when we search it, I see a lot of variations in search. When this happens, is what we'll do is we'll bring you that, and you'll give me a new angle. You give me a new angle, so we don't have to copy that exact keyword, so we don't get view drop, right? Because that means if they're all doing that, like all 5 accounts are copying them, or more than 15 channels, one by one, that means we'll get view drop, we'll get trapped. So when I search this title, I bring you that data, and if it's more than we see in searches more than 5 people try to replicate it, then we'll get a new angle, right? We'll get a new angle, but we're gonna make sure we don't reinvent the wheel. We'll make sure we'll do an angle that will get us views, right? And if it's oversaturated, I'll just bring you that score, and then you'll give me a new idea to that angle, that same angle, right? And like I said, you could rush and repeat this, and you gotta notice if you're running multiple channels. So yeah. So like I said, you could look over the spreadsheet. This is what you change this for. This is an important part. Competitors style, why this fails, no system details, no mensuations, too general, but yeah. Alright, so let's go up to this. And you can see this is a 412 page. So this page is about 400 characters in long. This is the real truth is 5 to 15 channels right here are doing the same things, meaning the demand is this, it means, but the competition for the same framing is high. So it's just so the winner is not the copy, and yeah. And what I'm gonna have to do is give me examples. So give me examples, give me title examples. If we see this happen, what we will do. Show me the competitor's title, for example, and the newer version winning one. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and do is give us a winning one. So I'm going to move over from my mic so y'all can hear me better. Alright, so what it's going to do is give us a winning one. And this is examples of competitor's title. So it's competitors, why this is like this. And you see, so what it's going to do is give us one with check. So you see how, why, we bring this alternative angle into it, and that's what makes us really stand out. And that's how y'all really win. So instead of y'all copying the structure word for word, we use some of these keywords, but we bring our own structure to it, and that's what makes it transformative. Like I said, this will be in the description where you could check it out at. And yeah, this is free of sauce. I could have been charging y'all at least 300 to 500 like for this amount of sauce like I'm giving, because these, you gotta think, when our channel's fully blew up, bro, it's blew up, bro. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. So and I want to tell you, when them views are at that channel, them views are there forever. So when you're applying these methods, bro, you can hit over 10 million views with all these methods. These are proven to go viral strategies. This ain't nothing that's fake. If there was something that's fake, I could have showed y'all fake shit, and I'm not like that. That's a bad cause, and the fake will evaporate. And a lot of coaches do that fake shit, but me, I don't do that fake shit over here. We all transparent over here. But yeah, everything's legit over here. That's why I see most of the fucking YouTube employees and most of the people for the YouTube automation space fucking me heavy, because they know I'm the most transparent nigga to do this shit in real timing. And yeah, I can say nigga because my dad's black and my mom's half and half. But yeah. Alright, so this is no demand, this is no defense. This is optional base height. This is your versions. Compressed reactions, windows. This is tracking delays, filters. Says system breakdown. So you see, we got all these ideas right here. We got all these ideas. It says if the search is saturated. Yeah, so you see these variations. So this is variation 1, variation 2, variation 3. You can see, so look, this is your combat man transformative winning variation. So you see examples. So we got this, idea, we got this idea. So like I said, this sheet will be, I'm not releasing it right now though, because I'm gonna edit, but it's gonna be where y'all can check it out at. So if y'all wanna check it out at, you can check it out below the stream. When I end it, I'll release it to y'all. But right now, I'm not releasing the spreadsheet, bro. It's not releasing the spreadsheet, but yeah. But like I said, I don't care how much fucking things your coaches got. I got more posts out than your coaches, and I'm gonna show you some in real time. So creative activities real time, man. And I want to tell you that stay consistent. So when I first started out with shorts, when you first start out channel, you could post all the way up until So let me show you my old real timer. So we go over to here, creative activities real time, real timing. All right, so when you real time is like closely to 100K. All right, so I'm gonna really give y'all the cheat sheet, give y'all really cheat sheet that y'all been waiting for. All right, so what I need you to do is now line me up with the cheat sheet. So when my real time is at about 1 million views in real timing, 1 million views in real timing, 50,000 views in real timing. If my real time is not died out, how many in my latest views? If I'm escaping 3K to 5K views, I'm not getting views up. How many posts should I post per day? If my real time is so like, give me a range. So if I'm having 100K views in real time, 500K, 300K, 700K, tell me everything. Give me it. Give me examples. Because sometimes gurus tell us to overpost and our shit get viewed out. So I'm gonna give y'all this cheat code. Alright, so put the cheat code with red dot, put it with green, and you gotta tell me like how many views my whole channel should gain in the last 30 days in order to do this. So how many views it should gain and how many views we should be hitting on each upload we do. Alright, so now what it's about to do is about to tell me this. I'm gonna have it line it up. And yeah, so after this, what I'm gonna do though is edit this short. We gonna edit this short. We gonna get it posted this stream. Yeah, we're using CapCut by the way, chat. Yeah, we're editing the short on this channel for today, and we're using CapCut by the way. All right, so you can see reality. It says real time, and so real time and views. It says wrong ideal, and you can see this. So it says real time and views. All right, so for short, so you see right here. So 30 days channel performance. So cheesy. So strong. 100K to 1 million views a month. This is meaning system is working. You can scale it up, uploads to the 4. You can see the source is building channels right here. 10K to 100K a month. This is meaning some videos work, some videos don't. 1 to 2 days testing right here. Plus testing is a struggle. Struggling channels is under 100K, under 10K. This is meaning so packaging problem. Fix your hooks. You can see so search per video targets. Very important. So search. 3K to 10K normal. This is 10K to 100K strong. This is breakout 100K plus. And yeah, so all right. So what I'm gonna have it do is now come over to this. I'm gonna go to analytics, and now what I'm gonna do is views for 48 hours. All right. So this is what gurus lie about. Tell me for these views right here for 48 hours and what I should look for right here before I start doing 2 shorts per day, 3 shorts per day. The gurus lie about this. Tell me the cheat sheet. So this is what gurus really lie about, and like I said, all this will be below where you can check it out at in the description of this stream. But yeah, all right, so we'll go to here, and you can read it. You can read over it yourself, and yeah, if you need to. But yeah, so I'm gonna copy and paste this in. Like I said, gurus don't give out their spreadsheets. They don't even give out their document links. So they don't even share their ChatGPT chats with y'all. So yeah, they don't share shit. They're just gurus. So we're gonna copy this. So what we're gonna do is come to this bottom part right here, and I'm gonna get this to y'all. So y'all can see right here. So if we go over, we read over this. So if you read over this, you can literally see it, chat. Look, you can see. So you see 24 to 40 hours, 3K to 10K views, organic. So it's a signal source. 3K to 10K views or steady. So it says how many views we should post per day. So it's action. So do 2 to 3 shorts per day. Make a follow up for that same idea cluster. And yeah, so I'm gonna have it do is I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna paste this on our docs, and you can check this out. So if you need this, you can check this out, and it's gonna be there public for y'all to really use. And yes, it's a spreadsheet. 500 words. So you might wanna sit back and get some tea, get some water, and get hydrated, cause you better grind. You better grind, bro. You better really lock in, bro. I told you, 2026 is our fucking years. Our fucking years. We going crazy, bro. We going crazy, bro. But yeah. All right, so let's go to here. So you see 24 to 48 hours, 3K to 10K right here, steady. This is steady curve. This is retentions are dropping. So likes, comments, this is YouTube is still testing. This is hooks plus topic work and packaging is decent. This is actions too. All right, so I'm going to do actions too. All right, so this is where a lot of people fuck up at. They fuck up an ideal cluster. So what I'm going to have to do is tell me what it means, ideal cluster. So tell me what you mean by ideal clusters. Give me examples of titles and follow up examples. All right, so this is where a lot of people mess up at. And yeah, a lot of people really fuck up at. But yeah, all right, so you can see actions 2 to 3 shorts, make a follow up. So you see cluster. So this is core cluster. So you see video title 1, we use this. This is video title 2, improved, and these are like the follow up examples. So you see we use this hook. And it's the same example, then we use this, and we use this right here. So we change up the hook, clusters, but yeah. So, now this is the real sauce. And, like I said, this will be actually in the description where you could check it out at. But yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead and copy this, and let's put this on our spreadsheet for y'all. So yeah. And we put this on our spreadsheet for y'all, and yeah, so, alright, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to copy all this so y'all can have it. And yeah, we'll put this on our spreadsheet for y'all, and y'all can have this. But we'll basically go to here. We'll copy this, and we're gonna go to here. We're gonna basically paste this, and yeah. So this is 50K views. Let's go for the last 7 days. So last 7 days, we gained at least 1K, and we're about to revive it. So I'm about to try to go for at least 300K in the next 30 days. But yeah, so and this can happen. It can happen because chat. We have everything we need right here. We got so this is 5 to 10 ideas per cluster. This is if the 1 to 2 is strong, scale up. So yeah, then pivot. And I'm gonna have it do. So how do I know if it's strong? You want to know the examples? How do you know if it's strong? You want to know the meaning of it. How do you know if it's strong? So how do you know if it's strong? How do you know if it works? And how do you know if it's not gonna get views? How do you know if we're not gonna get trapped? How do you know if it's gonna make it directly to the algorithm? How do you know if the hook's gonna make it viral? So what we can do is go to paste this, and it's going to basically give us examples of this. Yeah, so it's going to give us examples, but yeah. All right, so if we go over to here, you can see, so this was about 90. Yeah, this went down. But I'm going to post that short, and yeah. And I'm going to make the short live, which I edit it so where y'all can have it. But yeah, so you can see, this is really the signal you should look for. So this is how to know if a video's cluster is strong. So you judge a video 3 stages. So stage 1 is first test, 0 to 2 hours, CTR, stage 2, and yeah. So and then for shorts is basically shorts. So for shorts, what about? And you could ask it for shorts. Alright, so yeah, so what I'm gonna do is copy and paste this over to my sheet where y'all can have this out. So if 5 to 10 videos are low CTR, %5, flat lines, weak retentions, no breakout spikes, that means you gotta pivot that. It means you gotta pivot that, and it means your hook is weak, and yeah, you gotta pivot it to a new outlier on one of your competitors' channels, or pivot it to a new idea. And I'm gonna show you examples what I mean by pivot. So you see right here, stage 1. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so you could show me examples of what you mean by pivot. When you mean pivot, do you mean pivot to another idea in our angle that's going viral on our competitor's channel, or another idea that's related to our most likely title, but we pivot to a new angle, like new idea? Is that what you mean, or new outlier from our competitor's channel in our niche, in our angle niche? Is that what you mean? Alright, niche lane. And it says swipe in first to 2 seconds or it drops. And yeah, so what I'm gonna have it do is copy and paste this. I'm gonna put this on the Google Docs link, and like I said, it's gonna be given to y'all where y'all can have it at. So where I can use it. Yeah, so this is what the sources mean. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is copy and paste this right here, and I'm gonna put this in a Google Docs link where y'all can check this out at. Like I said, so we're gonna go to this. We're gonna basically go up to here, and we're gonna copy and paste it. So what we're gonna do is go up to this right here. We're gonna copy and paste this, and we're gonna paste it over to our Google Docs link where you guys can check it out at. So yeah. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is follow up. This is what actually pivot means. This is a pivot is actually not changing your niche. It means you keep the same structure, broad topic space, but change the winning angle. So inside of it, so change the winning angles. The type 3 or pivot. So this is the real system. Follow up, not pivot yet. When you use it, says video shows potential decent retention CTR. But yeah, this is same idea, same system topic, same differentiation. So video 1, this is video 2. But yeah. All right. So yeah. So and I can say so. When do we pivot? When do we pivot to a new outlier in our niche? When do we pivot to our new outlier in our niche? Like on our competitor's channel. So when do we pivot to a new outlier? Outlier in our niche. We shift over to an outlier in our niche lane. Like this on a competitor's channel. So you said don't pivot yet. We make another idea to that title that failed. We get that 5 to 10 videos, and we give it 5 to 10 videos each, and then we'll get all the winning ones with like 70 to 80% APV. That's above right there. 5 to 10 videos each. If those videos don't go nowhere, that's when we'll then pivot to a new competitor's outlier. We'll find an outlier, ongoing outlier on our competitor's channel, and we'll try to bring it over to our angle and see if it fit our angle, right? All right, so we're going to do this with that arrow icon, and yeah. So now we're going to do this with the arrow icon, and we're going to hit the space and the square thing, and yeah. And most thing I can say is I did everything myself, bro. Coaches they're ran by teams. So it don't really count that they have a fucking team on their side, help them out. I never needed no team to help me out, bro. I did everything my own. So me coaching y'all, me teaching y'all, I do everything myself, so yeah. But yeah. So you can see those fuckers need a team on their back. Yes, did they do any breakout? Yes, scale up, no pivot, yeah. Alright, so this sheet will be given to y'all, and y'all can look over this. So you can see outlier. This is John's from right here. So it tells when to follow up. So you see right here. So it tells us follow up, same clusters, scale clusters, pivot clusters, or no winners of 5 to 10 tests right here. This is new outlier, new competitor. So what I'm basically do is copy this. I'm gonna basically copy this to give it to here. I'm gonna say when to pivot to a new outlier in our competitor. So when do I pivot to another competitor's outlier to replicate? To bring to our angle. When do I do this? And yeah. So when do we do this? And y'all can look over this, but there's every single hook type. So and if you don't know your niche hook type, give Gemini your bio, give Gemini your channel URL. It knows the exact hook type that works for your exact angle. I'm telling you, it knows your exact hook type, man. Hook type is the starting of your hooks for your starting of your short. But yeah. So you can see when so you could come up when to pivot to a new outlier clear rule. It's just you only move to a new outlier when your current clusters is proven to not it cannot win after testing. So this is not win after testing. You see 5 to 10 videos inside the cluster, CTR is low, retention is low, people stay, but yeah. And I'm gonna ask it, so how do you see this when on shorts? How do you tell us when they're on shorts? So what I'm gonna do is go to here. I'm gonna copy and paste this right here. We just ask when do we see this on YouTube Shorts, and you can see winner found scale. Yeah, so you can see winner found mixed results. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is copy this right here, and we're gonna copy this over to our Google Docs spreadsheet. So yeah, this is for y'all to have. Yeah, and you can see right here. So how it looks like YouTube Shorts winner found scale. This is what you see in Shorts. This is one video suddenly jumps from 3K to 10K to 50K, or multiple videos getting consistently 2K to 10K right here. So this is winner found. So this is mixed but not found. This is videos right here. So what you'll see every video 2K to 1K right here, flat lines, no spikes. This is no video across this. This is what YouTube's actually doing is track content rejected across multiple audiences. This is what you should do is stop that cluster, move to that new outlier. Clusters is new, yeah. So Yeah, so what we're gonna do is copy and paste all this, and y'all can read over this. Yeah, and I'm gonna ask you too, when you move to the exact new outlier structure cluster. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is go to this, copy and paste all this. Like I said, y'all can read over this, y'all can look over this, but y'all need the sheet for y'all to release a sheet so y'all can do well on the YouTube platform. But yeah. All right, so I need a few questions. So you told me to basically look for 3K to 10K views on shorts, 70 plus retention. This is CTR. At least for CTR is not consistently dead. Equals 4%. What CTR should I go for on shorts though, for it to not be dead? And we give it 5 to 10 videos. All right, 5 to 10 videos, and also so. How many views should I look for to know that it's not working no more? And know that I should pivot to actually outlier. And it says do not pivot. It says do follow-ups. Scale, same ideas. 2 to 4 videos a day. It says filter clusters, signals, 5 to 10 videos. Post in the same cluster. No breaks out, no breakouts. This is videos that all CTR stays low, 4 to 5%. All right, so what y'all want to do too is basically now come over to this. This is one sentence. You should remember. Shorts don't fail randomly. They either scale, they either stagnate, or they either die early based on how strong the first 2 seconds of the retention are. So yeah, it's a simple shorts graph, real behavior. So scale, 200 to 1K, 5K, 20K, 100K curve. All right, so tell me which curve, like when to pivot. Tell me when to pivot, and yeah, tell me when to pivot, and then tell me what curve, like red, green, yellow, when to do a follow-up video. Like, tell me the view count. Nah, you did it. Wow. Yo, you killed it, ChatGPT. You did your thing. Yo, ChatGPT, you killed it. Alright, so yeah, chat. What we're going to do is go to this. We're going to basically paste this. And like I said, y'all can have this, where y'all can read over this right here. So every video is 200 views, 100 views stop, and then flatline, and there's no spikes, no view cross pass, escape velocity. It says, what is YouTube doing? It try your content, but rejected it because most likely because of the hook. And the hook is the most intriguing part. So it says, so scale curve, key clusters, 200 to 1K to 5K, 100K right? It says what you look for, yeah. And our channel don't be cooked, so and stop listening to those fucking coaches, gurus, when they tell you, oh bro, your channel might be cooked. They don't know shit. They don't fucking know shit. Ask them, have they ever made over more than close to 500 streams or 500 videos of them coaching? To know that? No. This is scale up at least one breakout. Appears optimizations, pivot this, 5 to 10 tries. And he says, so your normal 300 to 800 views breakout, 5K to 10K, 50K. Says if you never get that, cluster's failing. So example, so what it means with breakout. So what I'm gonna have it do is basically show me. So this is pivot. So pivot if 5 to 10 videos is stuck under 200 to 1K views, no spikes, no breakouts. And this is scale up. Scale up if any video hits 3K to 10K or curve looks up climb. And this is so this is when you pivot. So move to a new outlier cluster. So yeah, when it pivot, it says pivot this curve, and then this is where you stay at. So you stay right here when you see these consistent views like that. Alright, so what I need you to do. Alright, so what I need you to do, for example, is I need you to basically line me up with the sauce. So line me up with the sauce. Tell me more of this. Tell me what more of this. And yeah, you're helping out a lot. Which, and like I said, YouTube goes a long way, but it's gonna take you that long to blow up a channel. And yeah, like 20 to 50 search in. So if you're applying my strategies from these streams, you're gonna get good views. So yeah, you're gonna get good views. I approve each stream. I make sure every stream I come through with a new method. I come through with new knowledge. Even on all my videos I get out when I coach y'all. And I only work with people who does Facebook channels. I don't work with personal blog channels, cause it's hard working with personal blog channels or personal personality channels, because that means that I can't see the way they fucked up on, and I'm not really good at. I'm good at Facebook channels, me seeing the scripts and me seeing what they didn't do a good job on, like the packaging, to know if they're thumbnails. I could read all that. I got cheat codes, I got prompts for that. I got a lot of ways for that to scan through that. But yeah. So yeah, it says winner breakouts. So yeah, so this is pivot scale, one breakout, 5 to 10 tries. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I think I copied this. But yeah, I'm gonna copy this again. I'm gonna put this at the bottom for y'all to check it out. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do is copy this right here. And we're gonna paste it at the bottom again for y'all to have. So if y'all haven't seen this, like I said, this chat will be below in the description of the stream. But yeah. Alright, so the real breakout system, the sauce is so a breakout short is on a breakout shorts is not random. So it happens when 3 signals stack all together. So I want 3 stack breakout formula. So hook stops the rate first to 2 seconds. Strong 80% of the viewers are still watching at the 1 and 2 second mark. So you see right here what it means by 80% right here. Let me show you. So if we go to our hook, it means so if we go to our hook. We go over the details. We go to analytics. All right, so let me go ahead and filter this, and let me fix this for y'all real quick. Let me add a circle for y'all real quick. My bad. Let me add a circle so y'all can understand me a bit better. Yeah, I'm finna lock in with y'all, chat. You see, you got your dreads cut? Been dead. March 11th. They was falling out, bro. I wish I could have kept them, though, but they was falling out. There's no point in me keeping hair that's falling out. Alright, so y'all can hopefully see it. Yeah. Hopefully y'all can see it. So you see right here, 78% stay to watch. And you see engagement. So engagement, and if you can see it over here, so what it means by this is, it means the viewers are standing right here. So you see the chat right here, so it means 0 to 2 seconds in. So if we go to our graph, literally right here. So you see, this is 0 to 2 seconds in. So we need 80% of the viewers stand for you to do pushes. You see at the hook, we're 1 and 2 seconds in right here. 1 and 2 seconds is the most. We have 131%, meaning YouTube kept pushing it. So that's what you want to look for. So your hook is your most intriguing part, and you can see if they're standing right here. Like say if you got a 40-second short, and they're still 81% still at the 23-second mark right there. That will tell YouTube to push it even more. So it's going to gain up that data, and that helps with the algorithm. So you see, 40-second, and we had a 40 length short with a 36-second AVD. So which it told the algorithm test it out a bit more. So your scripting your words matches, and that if y'all go to my old streams, that shows you how to do that. But yeah, all right. So all right, let's stop the talking now. Let's get straight to the point. Now let's edit it. So now what we're about to do is now go to CapCut. And now we're about to edit, but I want to go over this analytics with y'all, show y'all can know, because you gotta know how to YouTube analytics work for you to get viral videos, for you to gain good views. Good views equals fast money. But yeah, like y'all want. But yeah, but it's not a get rich scheme either. It's going to take you some bit time of you learning it, but it's worth your time. I'm here to help y'all. Examples in the niche drone. So you see examples for our niche, what fits like our niche lane. But yeah. Alright, so you see step 1, pick a competitor's winning clusters, so you see right here. But yeah, step 2, this is not this topic filter, but yeah. Alright, so now what we're about to do is now edit. So we're going to use CapCut, and now what we're going to do is get the clip search. We're going to be using 11 labs for the voiceover. Or use Google AI. Alright, so you see right here, this is my new script. So you see my new script, so I'm going to go to here and copy this script. I'm going to copy the script. I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to go over to Google AI Studios. And what I'm going to do is click Get Started. We're going to go to Apps. We're going to go to Build Up. So hold up. Alright, so this will be in the description where y'all can check it out at. Also, along with this, so you can see step 1. This will be in the description as well, but this will help y'all stay up to date with these outliers topics and help y'all get these good views. So yeah. All right, now let's go back to here. So what we're gonna do is go back to our dashboard. We're gonna go to our build up. We're gonna go to convert over. So we're gonna go over to here. Apps. Give me a few seconds, chat, while I do this. While I try to look for this for us. Alright, so we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to Gemini 3.1. Alright, so we're gonna go to the add AI voiceover. Alright, so we're gonna go to this. What we're gonna do is basically paste our script here. So we're gonna use this for our script. We're gonna use Archer. So the voiceover we're gonna use Archer. All right, now what we're gonna do is running. So now what's gonna do is get the voiceover, but yeah. All right, so yeah, but that's really all I have for y'all too. And guess what? Also I'm gonna get y'all a script. So get y'all a script made for like. All right, so go ahead and make me a script for clip search. Make me a script for clip search. So when I do clip search, all I could just do is give you my script, and you could basically tell me the keywords where I type in YouTube for like starting to ending from the script, so I could make the viral short, so I could put the right clips at the end at the right moment. So you could give me 100 to 300 keywords like in a row, and in the next row, all the way until the ending. I need the prompt. But yeah, make me it, and yeah. We have 100 to 300 keywords clip searching, yeah. In a row, so yeah. And you can see this breakout hook, retention, argument expansion. So if you, the main factor that makes viral search is your hook plus retention. And then, yeah, but yeah, so like I said, y'all can read over this, bro. And yeah, so you can see clusters, clip search right here. So we have this prompt for clip search, and this prompt will be given to y'all. So yeah, you can use it for clip search, and it'll be given to y'all. But all we do is copy one of our scripts over to here, and it's gonna basically tell us what keywords we type into YouTube for clip search at that right part of the moment for we show for that clip to for us to get a viral short. And I need somebody like me that's good at this, because guess what? All these other coaches are gonna mislead you. They might know some shit, but I know what I know. And so I'm airing most of it out. Alright, so you can see right here, so this is our prompt that we have right here for basic clip search. All we just gotta do is copy this right here, and we attach this to literally our ChatGPT chat. So we'll go to here, you see right here, so we'll go to final check reality checklists if one viral things right here. So yeah, alright. What now we're gonna do is basically copy this. So this is our prompt that I want to use for clip search. So clip search. Yeah, clip search. Clip search. Alright, so yeah, clip search master prompt, and all you just do is copy this prompt right here. And what we're gonna do is basically go to here, we copy this prompt exactly, and what we basically do is go to this. And like I said, on my unedited channel, so if y'all wanna learn more about YouTube growth, I do this on my unedited channel too. So what y'all wanna do is go to this tool right here, go to ChatGPT, and YouTube is about failing and learning. It's never gonna be a fast game where you think your channel's gonna blow up overnight or ever. That's not the key. It's not the key moment. It's not the key thing. So if you're in that reality, bro, stay in that predicament. Me, I know that it's not fast growth, and I know that it's not overnight success. And I know it's about failing and learning from your losses, nigga. But yeah. So you can see, this is the hook, 0 to 2 seconds in. So we can type in these keywords into YouTube. Alright, so what I'm gonna have it do is also, so if I need backup keywords, all I just do is tell it give me backup keywords. But I'm also give this right here. I'm gonna put this right here where I can check this out at. And yeah, so now what it's gonna do is go ahead and type this all in YouTube. So now what we're gonna do is basically type this into YouTube. And yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this, edit this short, so we get this shit out the way. And that's what y'all came here for. So I don't wanna waste too much more of y'all time. So yeah, so we're gonna go over to British Sniper right here. And yeah, we're gonna get a British Sniper. So we're gonna go. So alright. So this is the most important part for the clips. When you clip searching, what you want to do is you want to look for. So when you're replicating stuff, you want to see like the views of these, and you want to see. So let's go to this. Open this up. Let's mute this, by the way. Yeah, make sure everything's muted. Alright. So we go to this. And you want to avoid getting low quality videos, because you might get viewed out. And yeah, so you want to get high quality clips, and that's the main factor of it. So you can see right here, 5.8 million three years ago. So if we use the and like I said, yeah, if you're using clips like these with a lot of views, you could have chances of you getting an outlier, 1 million view outlier on your channel. So the higher quality clip is, the better chances y'all get. But yeah. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to hook. So this was the hook we used right here. So this was starting of like the clip. Starting of the clip right here, like towards this part right here. So what we're gonna do is go over to Google Keep. Like I said, Google Keep works really well for this. And what you could do is you could read through this, but you could attach this over to one of y'all ChatGPT chats or Gemini chats once I grant y'all access to it. So what I gotta do is grant y'all access for y'all to use it. But yeah. Without me granting y'all access, y'all won't have access to it. But I'm gonna grant y'all access just in a bit. So let me edit this short and let's do our thing on this stream. So yeah. Alright, so this is the script we're using. Right? So chat, this is the script we're using. Alright, so this is the script that we're using. We're going to be using this script. We're going to come over to here. We're going to paste this. And we're going to be using this title right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this whole script that we pinned it. Alright, so what we're going to use is this title. This title works as well. It works really well. So we're going to go to the title. And you see we pinned it. So yeah, so you see this. What we're going to do now is get more clips, more keywords. So yeah. Alright, so to ensure the idea, and what I'm gonna have it do is also I'm gonna put this below this where y'all can check that out. So if you go to here, you can check that out. But everything right here is granted to y'all. Everything is granted to y'all. This is my literally my full method. There's no way I'm hiding my methods. There's no way. No way. I'm not one of those course sellers. Those niggas that be telling you, oh bro, you gotta join my course for me to help you. No, I'm not that, bro. I don't do what they do, bro. Me, I'm myself. That's how I'm gonna stand out. I'm transparent. Alright, so we're gonna go to here. We're gonna basically go up to this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to here. We're gonna decimal. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we want to turn this down a bit. What I mean by turn this down a bit, data accuracy. Alright, so we want to basically go to here. We want to minimum this. Alright, so yeah, so you see elite mode. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so what we want to do too is basically, so you see final reality check. This is viral of videos not lucky. It says they are results of repeating a system until one version 3 breakout singles. Yeah. Alright, so for this one I'm going to do is now come over to the bottom part of this. And yeah, so this is for example of the title we're going to be using. So we're going to be using this title. We already used this one with emojis, but we're going to be making a follow up to it. So alright, so this is a script that we're using today. A new script, and this was our old script right here. So when you have a graph like this, it can help y'all out a bit, so y'all don't have to over confuse yourself. But yeah. Alright, so we're gonna basically do this as best viral moments, clips right here, top 5, best alternative hook ideas. So you see, we got hook ideas right here. Alright, so if y'all want to right here, y'all can check this out. But yeah, I don't want to waste too much of more of y'all time, and yeah. Alright, so yeah, so what I want to do is basically we're gonna search for more clips. So we need more clips. We need multiple clips, so we're gonna basically go over to here. You can see that this right here is a 5.9 million views 4 years ago. You see he's still gaining 200 views per hour. So if we use to replicate this, we're gonna more likely gain views too. So yeah. So we're gonna if we use this clip. Now replicate that, I mean use this clip. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so for this one, what we're gonna do is now go over to search. What we wanna do is we wanna make sure our clips we get are high quality. So you see 200K right here. So let's see this. Alright, so for example, we can use this right here. Yeah, we can use this right here because this is a line, so we can use this part. But what we gotta do is give credit to these owners. So if we're using these owners as clips, like I said, we gotta give credit, and yeah. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is now come over to this part. Is we're gonna come over to these keywords that we clip search. And yeah, so we're gonna come over to keywords. And you can see this is the build up. Build up is like towards the middle part. Towards the middle part of it. And British versus American sniper rifle equipment. So yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna now do is go to this. And we're gonna be using a YouTube video downloader. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is go to shorts. And also what we wanna do is make sure we're using shorts that's not like edited already. So yeah, so we can have high chances of us getting pushed by the algorithm, because the algorithm knows that if you stole the short exactly or if it was edited by another creator. All right, so you see this creator's 20K views. Look, what we could do is subscribe to him. Yeah, so we got to subscribe to a few channels in our niche, and that helps too. All right, so what we want to do is go to here. All right, so you see 8 months ago. So if we open this up, let's make sure this ain't edited, chat. All right, so you see Call of Duty. Let's watch it. All right, so what we gotta do is we're gonna basically blur these subtitles out, and yeah, so we can use some part of the script. We're gonna just blur these subtitles out. So yeah, so that'll be a clip we use right there, and yeah, so we'll put that right there. And for the next one, we're gonna do is basically go to here, right here. So you see long range shooting basics calculator. So you see right here. So what we're gonna do too is we're gonna basically get more keywords. So what I'm gonna have to do is give me 100 to 300 more keywords. We go over to here, copy and paste this. Give me at least it's going to like give me more keywords for clip search. So you just got it. So you see right here, we got a few more keywords for clip search from basically. So you see these are Hispanic keywords, but what I'm going to go in and do is attach this to the document X file that I'm going to give y'all. So yeah, and I'm going to also have it basically attach sound effects and music. So yeah, so sound effects and music, but yeah. So I'm going to go to this. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go to here. I'm going to basically paste this here. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we got that right there, and yep. So yeah. So every 1 of 5 seconds of cut the map. This is exact clip order. This is sound effects, designs, clues. This is retention spikes, AI hook. So yeah, AI reads to the whole first starting of the script. So the hook of the script too. But yeah. All right. So what we want to do is we want to basically go to here. Is you want to go, yeah, these are build-ups. Like this is the middle part. So what we could do is type this in the YouTube. Sniper build-up drops. Alright, so yeah, we could type this in the YouTube right here. And these are keywords that literally align with our script. Like each part of our script. For each scene of it. Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna go to this. You're gonna see this part right here. So we're gonna see that we whoa. So you see 20K views right here. We open this up a new tab. We go to high sniper rifle. We'll start it. So what we could do is we could use this some of these part of these clips, but we got to give this owner credit. Like I said, if we're gonna be using these clips right here, we can use some part of it, but we got to make sure we give credit to this owner. But yeah. All right, so let's go to this. Let's go to that. Space out here, and let's go over to. We're gonna find another part of a high quality part of our clip. So we're gonna use high quality one shorts. All right, so let's go to here. All right, so you see 2 years ago. I'm just real focused right now. Me teaching y'all these ways. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find this. At least one like this. This will try to work. Alright, so we're gonna go to shorts. What we're gonna do, go to shorts. Is you see, alright, so yeah, so y'all could do, alright, so I wanna give y'all some intakes. So y'all probably see the style right here, combat ready, right? So what y'all could do, instead of doing military, you could bend this over to NFL niche. So if you wanna do an NFL commentary, you could use the same exact framework right here, like the same exact visual style right here. You could bend this over to like another niche. So you could take this already working caption style and bend it over to another niche. Bend it over to another niche, and yeah. So you see how he's doing white, red. What you could do is you could do yellow, white, or you could even do blue, white. You could repeat or do even you could do red and white, but with bigger strokes, and you could do arrows. So if we're gonna open this up right here, it's just restaurant repeating it. If it already worked for him, you could basically do the we call it the style bending method. So you could take the already proven like editing style and bend it over to another niche. So what you could do is you could have commentary right here and it's gonna work. So if it's working for him, it's more likely gonna work for you. And yeah, so you can see right here. So he has black stroke. And this is white text, but yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do now is go back over to here. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is go to missions complete, and what we're gonna do is basically type this into YouTube, and this is how we found clips. And we could also use TikTok. So if we want, we could basically use TikTok for clip search. TikTok is really great too. TikTok is a great app too for clip search of us finding clips. So you see right here, 47K right here, 1 year ago. So what we could do is copy this link, copy and paste this link right here, and yeah. All right, so now what we're gonna now do is this is about to get towards the end part. All right, so you know now we got is more clips right here. So we got this space, we got military targeting, system overloaded screen. So we got the screen right here. We have a lot of these clip search ideas that we could get clips from through these keyword shots. So yeah, we got a lot of these that we can never run out of. And if we want AI to expand us more clips, we have to expand us more clips. But and I also want to tell you that if y'all change up each 5 to 7 seconds of the clip, YouTube won't flag you as inauthentic. It'll flag you as if you won't get flagged, you won't get monetized. But if you use the same clips over and over again that you already used, make sure use 7 seconds of that and try to avoid using the same clips over and over. Try to get new clips. Try to get new keywords because you have higher chances of you going viral. But yeah, so what we're going to now do is go to this. We're going to now go over to our voiceover software. So let's listen to it.
There is one legitimate British weapon that U.S. Tier 1 operators would actually kill to carry. The Pentagon hemorrhages $800 billion a year, yet they cannot replicate the L-115. There is one clandestine...
Alright, so we're going to download that, and here we go right here, but yeah. And y'all, you said TayReese, yeah, bro, yeah. Alright, so what we want to do is go over to here, and what we want to do is go over to these, and I'm gonna find another clip. So what I'm gonna have to do is, if you want to expand it, all we just do is give me new keywords. Give me 100 to 300 more better keywords. More ones for higher quality clips. So it's gonna give us way better keywords, and you can see right here. So it expands it right here. And like I said, this whole DockerX link will be in the description where you can check it out at. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is basically go over to this, go up to this, and yeah. You can see alternative, silence, emotional clusters, but yeah. YouTube never been this easy, that's why I'm taking advantage of this shit. Cause AI's out, bro. I know that I'm winning, bro. I know that I'm winning, and I said I wanted to fucking lose. I'm a dumbass for even telling me I want to fucking quit. You have an opportunity, TayReese, to go, but AI's out, bro. AI's out. We didn't have AI back then, bro. And I told myself, nigga, fuck quitting, bro. Fuck doing something retarded. Let me stay in my own lane. Let me do what I love doing. And I'm gonna do this. Because all my old art pages got banned and I lost all my old art accounts, so now I gotta do this. Now I gotta edit and make viral shorts. And I love doing shorts. So I love making viral shorts and I love the process of it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Why not? So yeah, so you see right here, 16K views 3 years ago. So what we could do is we could use one of these part of these clips. So what we could do is use that part of that clip right there. So yeah, we go to that part, and as long as your clips are good, chat, that's what's gonna make your shorts, your chances of you going viral, like higher chances. Oh yeah. All right, so let's go to this. Let's go to U-burn. Let's go to combat helicopter. So what we're gonna do is basically go to this clusters. We're gonna go to this. And what we're gonna do is go to combat helicopter extractions under fire footage. So what we're gonna now do is go to this. We're gonna go to shorts. And what we wanna do is, you see this right here. So 21K views 8 months ago. Alright, so we wanna find something that's like higher quality. It's like not low quality, so yeah. Cause the better quality is the better chances of YouTube pushing it quicker. Alright, so you see we got one right here. We copy URL, yeah. Whoa, that shit's fire. Now that's fire. Now that's fire. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is copy this, and we're gonna go over to our basically now to our YouTube video downloader. So yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be using our YouTube video downloader. So yeah. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is go over to our YouTube video downloader, and yeah. And what we want to do is go to paste our URL. We'll close this. And now what we want to do is go to 1080p. We'll close this again. And we got it like this. so yeah, so you see we got this clip. Yeah. All right, so now what we're gonna do is go to CapCut. Now what I'm gonna do is go to create new project. And if y'all was on one of my other streams, I made a viral video when I was live. I made a viral video. That shit pulled 40K views on the short. All right, so now what we're gonna do is go to this. We're gonna hit this X. We're gonna hit this X thing, and now what we're gonna do is basically drag this mode. We're gonna drag this on the hair. Drag this on the hair. And we're also gonna do is we're gonna get these clips. We're gonna now drag this onto here. And we want to put this to about 19 by 16.
Actually killed to carry. The Pentagon hemorrhages.
What we want to do is basically zoom up a bit. Now what I'm going to do is basically get the sound effect. So I'm going to do the same thing. So and yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna do one for sound effects and music. And yeah, so you see right here, so I got it for sound effects and music, the core thing. So yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna do too is basically copy and paste this right here and give this to my document link where it'll be below the in the description of the stream where you can check it out at. So yeah. So we'll go to analytics right here. We'll basically go over here. So analytics follow up video. Yeah, this analytics follow up. We'll basically go to this. And this is the most easiest fucking method, bro. Most easiest shit. Alright, so what we're going to do is go to cinematic impact bass. What we're going to do is go to sound effects. Go to audio. Go to sound effects. Go to paste. We're gonna hit enter. What we're gonna basically now do is basically add a sound effect right here. Add it right here, and we're gonna split it. All right, so look, we want to split it. One. All right, so you want to make it turn it down just a tiny bit.
Clandestine.
All right, so what we want to do is now get this text. So we want to use black and white strokes. So we want to go to audio captions generate, and we're going to use black and white strokes. So black and white stroke work as well. So yeah. And like I said too, so let's go to this. Let's basically copy this short. Let's go over to. He said, how many days would you give it a short niece? 20 to 40. 20 to 40. I was giving 20 to 40 and see where it goes. If you're hitting consistent ABVs 70 to 80% and you're damn hitting 90, I wouldn't even quit the niche, bro. What I'll do is double down on what works, and I'll use the graph that I'm leaving in the description so it'll help you out. It should help you out, but yeah. It should help you out when you, I'm going to show you out towards the end how to use it for ideas, so it should help you out. But yeah, so what we want to do is go to here. We want to add this in. We want to split this. We want to add like a transition in between there. So we want to add a transition in between there right here. So what we want to do is do like a transition. We could do basically, let's see, there's flares. We want to use flares. We want to add some flares in. Glares. Glares works really well. Yep. Glares work really well. And yeah. So what we're going to do is go to glares. Flares, flares, glares. Alright, so we want to add this right here.
Precision instrument that shattered the world.
So we want to turn that up a tiny bit right there. And then for this part is, we're going to put this towards the middle part. We're going to put this towards the middle part. And we want to put it on black and white stroke. So black and white stroke is what works well. So we're going to go to templates. We're going to come over to black and white stroke. And that's what works as well. So yeah. So you're going to go to black and white stroke. So we're going to scroll down, scroll. We're going to keep scrolling. All right, so now what we're going to do is go to black and white stroke. Black and white stroke will work as well. So yeah, it works very, very well. So you can use this for today.
Shattered the world record for the...
I don't like that template. I don't like this font. So if y'all want to go through here, you could basically change the templates to font through here. You could change these fonts. Yeah, changing the fonts really work as well, but yeah. Alright, so yeah, changing these fonts work as well. But yeah, let's go to quick. Alright, so let's finish scrolling. Alright, so quick work as well.
We are talking about the L150.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a little bit smaller. And we're gonna scale this up just a tiny bit. We're gonna go to systems. We're gonna use Mo. We're gonna go to M, and for the fonts, we could choose these fonts through here. So there's a lot of these fonts we could choose from. So we could choose from this, whatever great one y'all want to get. So what I'm gonna do for this stream is we're gonna choose. We're not gonna choose system today. We're gonna basically choose a way better one, way better than system. But yeah, and I want to say I want to basically choose. We could try this one. All right, so we're gonna use this for today. We're gonna use MP Pulse Bulk. So and I like the font, so it works really well. So yeah.
There is one clandestine.
And what we want to do
British
is basically turn this up a bit. We're gonna turn this up a bit, put the scale like to here, and then what we're gonna also do is put that like towards the middle part, put that towards there, and yeah. All right, and I want to say so yo. Before we fully get into the stream, I want to say a big shout out to my boy Halls. So over here, his name is Halls, and that's my boy, like my brother, another brother. And I want to say, I was also before I even started streaming, I was watching bros. I was fucking with bro's video over here. If we go to over here, he literally shows y'all. So and this is my boy Halls. But I'm gonna subscribe him on my Facebook channel. But if we go over here, videos, you can see he has 52 videos, but you can see 2.7K right here. Dude, I was basically tuned into this video right here, bro. He's so...
Match every camera, scene, exposure, format, skin tone, automatically.
If you guys want to take your shorts from this to looking like this,
watch this video, because I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to make professional looking shorts from CapCut, which has allowed me to make typically my shorts.
Alright, so yeah, so what I can say, bro, Halls is the W, bro, so go ahead and check this video out right here.
So, for example, this right here is the same exact video as the one that's on the editor right now, but as you can see, the quality is super trash, and if you see the 1080p one, you guys can clearly tell the difference.
Let's go and watch it real quick. But yeah, and like I said, my boy Halls is a big W.
Video in actual good quality. Now this may seem like super obvious, but let me show you guys the difference, because sometimes you guys are downloading your clips and you're not making sure that they're actually 1080p. So, for example, this right here is the same exact video as the one that's on the editor right now, but as you can see, the quality is super trash, and if you see the 1080p one, you guys can clearly tell the difference. This is super low quality, and then this is, higher quality right here. So you guys want to make sure that first things first, your video quality is super high, because you don't want to end up with a super low quality clip. A good way to actually check this is when you're downloading the clip, see how much it weighs. If a 20-minute video is only weighing you 100 megabytes, 50 megabytes, that just means that it's not 1080p. If it's like 500 megabytes, you're good. It's actually, obviously, it weighs more because it's higher quality. So it all starts with the core of the video, which is the video itself. You want to make sure that the actual video is super good quality. Now, after your video is good quality, another tip is video enhancing. Even if your short, if your video, sorry, is 1080p, you can actually make it look even better with, you know,
added some adjustments to it.
Let me show you guys. So if I get this clip right here,
Control C, Control
let
V
me
it.
actually do a side by side. So if you click on your clip and you go to adjust, if you go down, as you can see, these are my personal settings. I always do -2 exposure, +2 contrast, and +5 sharpen. You guys can do -3, +3 for a little bit more. But let me actually take this off and you guys can see a little bit of the difference. So this is without right here, and then this right here is with. As you can see, it looks a little bit, you know, crispier, a little bit cleaner. Boom, boom. You guys can't really tell because it's like a different part of the clip, but you guys get the point. If you add some, you know, sharpening to it, if you add some exposure, some contrast, it's gonna look way different. Because if right here I take this off, you guys are gonna be able to see it on the clip. As you can see, it got a little bit brighter, and then if I take off the sharpening, see,
You got a little bit
it's
sharpening.
way cleaner. So make sure you guys adjust this. You can even add some saturation to it to make it, you know, more colorful and stuff like that. But what I mean is just making sure that you're adding some type of enhancement to the videos. This is not necessary, but it's what I've been doing, and I've gotten so much viral videos by doing this, so I'm sure it works. -2, +2, and then +5 right here. I'm not saying these are the exact, you know, settings that you guys need to use for your shorts, but it's just a little clean little addition to it. That way your shorts look a little bit cleaner, and they don't look, you know, raw, like the raw footage.
They don't look as bad.
So with getting a clip 1080p, your short is gonna look so much better straight off the bat. Next tip I have for you guys is cropping and the blur. I see a lot of people that don't crop their videos correctly. So for example here, I cropped the video exactly where my title is. And apart from that, I actually added a blur. So if you guys click on your video, scroll all the way down to where it says canvas, you guys can actually add a blur. As you can see, without none, let me go ahead and apply this to all so you guys can see the difference. It looks just plain, you know, and it doesn't look, you know, horrible, but at the same time, adding the blur just looks way better. Apart from that, make sure you guys are cropping your videos. So for example, with this video, I cropped out the original captions. And then I actually, you know, I adjusted it. You don't want to have your video here. You see it just looks wrong. So you want to make sure that you guys are cropping your videos good. And, you know, if you can, and if you don't want to leave those black bars, go all the way down, click on blur, and then boom. It just looks so much better. And it looks way more professional. You're not just going to have a horribly cropped video. You're not going to do this, come here, and then do this, and just show his face. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It seems super obvious, but a lot of people don't get this right. So that would be my tip number 3. Number 4 would be adding a watermark. You guys know watermark always adds a little bit of a more professional look to your video. So all you want to do is go on text, go here, and then add your little ad. So for example, this channel was called Hall's Cops or whatever. You know, you can add it, boom. Make sure you make it smaller. You don't want to have your watermark bigger than your captions. Obviously, this is like a 6, so it looks clean. And obviously, this right here doesn't look good. You know, it looks, as you can see the night and day difference from, you know, professional looking edits and then just something that looks like a complete slop. What you want to do is obviously stretch this out so it's on your
bit more.
video. You want to change the actual font of it. This is personal preference. I use Montserrat for my
Montserrat works really good.
Font.
Yeah.
Another thing I see a lot of people that they really don't do it is, for example, a lot of people just come here and they add stroke, for example, right? Which stroke looks cool, right? It adds a little black stroke to your what is it called, the captions. But you can also use glow and shadow, which I do use. I use a little glow, boom, and then I also use a little shadow, which my settings are 100.77. There you go. So also the intensity is too high here, but these little things just make a short, as you see, look way better. Now, the last thing I would do with this watermark is obviously I would drag it a little bit higher, so it's kind of close to the actual captions. And then if you go down right here, you guys are going to see something that says opacity. Turn the opacity down. That way, as you can see, your watermark starts being a little bit more see-through. I can do like 10% here, I think. So as you can see, you can still see the watermark of my actual channel, but it's not in their faces. It's not too big, not too small.
It's how you really want it, chat.
And then we turn the opacity down to give it that clean, see-through look, as you can see. Super clean and easy, simple little tip, but it's also going to make your shorts You're gonna have more like authenticity because you're adding a name or your channel name to the actual video itself, and people are just gonna think your channel is more professional as a whole.
Yep.
Number 5, I think we are, is a realistic voiceover, and also not leaving any dead space. So what I mean by this is, for example, this is the original file.
11 lags voiceover. Yep.
But as you can see, it looks different because what I always do is I always come here and I always make sure to remove any dead space. So if this little thing, this line stops here, I crop it out and then I make it boom. So as you can see, it doesn't stop. The voiceover just continues and it flows so much better. That way you don't have a voiceover that's pausing every 5 seconds, you know what I mean? So it's just gonna help you so much.
Big W's house. Big W.
As you can see. And the realistic voiceover, I need to show you guys something because now more than ever, it's way easier to actually make voiceovers.
Big W, bro.
What I did was I actually cloned my voice, and I kid you guys not, you can't even like differentiate the actual voiceover from my voice. It's kind of scary, but if you don't want a voiceover that's going to sound like a robot, and you want something that sounds realistic, so if you guys do want to clone your voice, you guys can clone it from 11 Labs, and it sounds just like me. Let me actually show you guys what it sounds like.
This man finally had enough of his abusive wife, so he called the cops on her. But at first he seemed a bit hesitant to tell the cops until he told the
Clone voices get pushed too, by the way, chat.
So a good quality voiceover is going to enhance your edit as a whole. You don't have to, clone your voice, but you want to just have something realistic or something that sounds good, a good soothing voice, not something that's annoying. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, now more than ever, it's easier. Just go to 11 Labs and clone your voice, and you guys can have, a more realistic voice. But yeah, this is another very big thing. I see a lot of people just adding robotic voices or like the regular one. Try to find something that sounds good. Not only just the voice sounds good, but it sounds realistic. Number 6, I think it is captions. Now, captions are a very big thing because obviously they're throughout the whole video. So you want to have something.
Alright, so if y'all go back to one of my old streams on my channel, I showed you how to do the blue and black captions, just like Halls of Sand. But bro, he killed it, bro. He did his thing right here.
That actually looks good and looks professional. You don't want to have something that, for example, if you had captions, right, and the captions were just plain white. So let's say your captions look like this. Your captions just look like this. That looks horrible, right? You don't want to do that. Now, obviously, like the same thing with the watermark. A lot of people think that they can just come here and add a little stroke to it and it looks good, but there's actually way more layers to it. Number 1, if you guys want to use the same one as me, I use Montserrat, go ahead. Don't make your captions too big nor too small because you want to make sure people are able to read it, but at the same time, bro, I just stumbled across a video and this dude deadass had his captions like this. What do you think is going to happen if you have your captions like this? No one is going to watch it, bro. Like, I don't know what people are thinking sometimes, but I get it. I was the same way in the beginning. You want to make sure it's not too big, not too small. I use a size 12 for mine. And also, you guys can, add some bold, some metallic to it, add some stroke to it. A very big thing to make your captions look like they have more depth to them. Just add some glow, some shadows. You can see these are my settings right here. You can add some glow, boom. And that way, your captions will turn from this, let me show you guys,
to this.
Because this is what I see a lot of people doing with their captions. They just do this, they add some stroke to it, boom, and then they maybe do like the size, let's do like 14. And then people think this will do it, right? And obviously, another thing is the template of the actual captions. You want to make sure that you're not using a template that's all over the place. For example, you're not going to want to use this right here. Let me show you guys. You're not going to want to use this for shorts. Like, this is not a good template for shorts if this wants to load.
This man finally had enough of his beauty.
Like,
that's bad. No,
that's
bad.
You're not going to use this for shorts. You want to use a single template caption.
Like, you want your text to be like in front where the views can see it at.
Which is this, so it's just one word per word, obviously. Or you want to use something that's like this, maybe.
I told you I use quick black and white stroke. That's what I call it.
Maybe that's 2 words, 3 words. So, or something like this. I'm not a fan of something like this. I see a lot of people doing it. I'm not saying that this doesn't work, especially if I edited this because, as you can see right now, it looks plain, but if I edit it, it looks so much better. So make sure you're using a good template as well. I feel like I'm yapping too much. I don't want to make this video super long. All right, number 7 I think we're on is using the right SFX, so using the right sound effects. A good tip in the beginning, if you guys want to actually have a good hook, is using the suspense right sound effects. So let me show you guys how I end this hook off. So as you can see, the end of this hook has a little suspense right sound effect, followed with a shutter click and then a little transition. So this just made the whole hook way better. And I see a lot of people using the suspense right sound effect. You guys can just go on YouTube to find your sound effects, search up suspense rising sound effect. And you can add this to your hooks. I see a lot of people, they do it in the beginning as well, so in the first few seconds. So people feel like something is coming and they're going to watch throughout the hook and not just click off. So that's a very good tip as well. Make sure you're not spamming them as well. I used a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, 4 right here, and a little mouse click for this
sound effects.
So you also don't want to spam them. I'm not saying add a suspense rise every 5 seconds, add a shutter click every 5 seconds, but make sure they flow well with the video. I use them more for the hook, just so people can stay. Throughout the video, as you can see, I only add like 1 or 2 mouse clicks. That way, if it changes the scene, I can add a little transition sound effect, but that's basically it. Number 8 is high quality edits. Clean and professional. So a lot of people actually think that on CapCut you can do high quality edits, but I'm sure you guys have seen this edit right here, which is like someone actually highlighted. You guys can do this on CapCut too. Go ahead and see what's doing good on YouTube Shorts, and then you can replicate these edits easily on CapCut. So for example, this one right here, I see that it's trending within this crop niche. So what I did right here is I actually replicated it on CapCut. All you want to do right now for this one right here is actually duplicate the scene that you want to use. You want to click on the top clip, so the one that's on top. You want to go to mask, add a circle mask.
Here it go, chat.
To actually fit the guy.
Chat, here it go. Here it go. Sarge, I've been waiting for it, bro. He leaked it. Nah, W Hoss. Yo, Hoss, bro. Big W, bro. Yeah, chat. Make sure y'all go get this video 3K, bro. Get this video 3,000 views. He deserve it, bro. My boys get y'all sauce that these other coaches can't get y'all. Other coaches can't get y'all and never will be. So, yeah, me and Hall is really one of the greatest, bro. We bring a lot to the space.
Yeah, obviously. From there, what you want to do is you want to click on the original clip, so the one on the bottom, go to adjust, go to curves, and then this right here is going to be all the way up top, but you guys can scroll down, and as you can see, it's going to highlight the person that you chose to highlight, obviously. And then obviously, if I had no, no keyframes to this circle would just stay here, right, the whole time, and obviously the guy moves in the clip. So what you want to do for this is you want to just use the keyframe. So hold it on the first frame, obviously, and then go here and then click on add keyframe. And then while the video is moving, you guys can move this around. So every second, go ahead and pause it and then move this to where the guy's actually at. And what this is going to do is this is actually going to make the mask follow him like this. Boom. So pretty cool, pretty professional looking edits. There's way more. For example, this little title in the beginning. Just clean little edits, little shutter clicks, an animation, bro. I cannot talk. Yeah, so try to look for high quality edits and replicate them on CapCut. It's actually way easier. I just showed you guys how to do this.
Huge fucking W for this, bro. He leaked the whole method I waited on, bro. I waited on this for a while.
CapCut to do, but it's not impossible. Another really cool edit that people do is a little keyframe zoom in. A lot of people don't actually know how to do this. You just want to go to the first clip, the first frame of this clip, click on add keyframe, and then pause it, zoom it in a little bit, pause it, zoom it in a little bit, pause it, zoom it in a little bit. And what this is going to do is going to zoom this video in like this. So stuff like that. Keyframes are a cheat code literally for CapCut editing. You guys can do literally everything with keyframes. You guys can make a, an arrow follow someone, a circle follow someone. Let me show you guys this real quick. Alright, so I added a little circle to this video, so let me show you guys how
tracking.
easy this is. So first, let's say I want to actually make this circle follow the guy's head. I want to adjust it to his head first, and then add a keyframe to the first frame, obviously. Then I want to play the video, pause it every few seconds, and then move it to where his head is. So for example here, pause, boom.
Excuse me, sir, how old were you when you made your first million? What is this for? We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
And just like that, it's not going to be super clean because I just did it really fast. But the circle follows has, so it's super, it's a cheat code. Instead of using the tracking, obviously, you guys can use tracking as well, but I'm not a big fan of tracking. I think keyframes are so much more precise and it's so much easier to do. So yeah, the next tip would be adjusting the right volume. So what I mean by this is the actual clip itself and then the voiceover, you want to make sure that the volume is a good volume. So for example, for my voiceover, I upped the volume by 4, whatever this is called, by 4.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the original one was a little bit too low. And then for the video itself, I just kept it original, but sometimes this will be a little bit too high, or sometimes some clips will be a little bit too low, so you can adjust the volume. You don't want the audio screaming at the viewer. You don't also want it whispering at the viewer. So just make sure that you adjust all of your audios, especially with the sound effects, bro. I've seen so much people add sound effects to the videos, and they're like, they ear rape you, like literally. So you want to make sure that, for example, my suspense rise is minus 24%. If I had this full, let me show you guys, you're probably not even going to be able to hear my voiceover. Watch this.
In chat, Hall's run multiple channels. And he runs all his channels by himself. He runs every single channel he owns by himself.
Like, damn, that's way.
He runs by himself like me. That's why I run over multiple channels.
So obviously I turned it down so it's clean. You know, the whole goal of making a good YouTube short is for it to flow well, for it to feel well to the viewers. You're not going to try to ear rape them. You know, you want it to be visually appealing. You want everything to flow smoothly, everything to look in place. Let's say I added another like huge sound effect here, like in the middle, and it doesn't have to do with anything in the video. You know, that's what I mean by just making sure that everything flows well, everything looks good. I only added the title here for the first few seconds, and then I added a little fade out. Just little things like this is gonna make it look way better. Let me show you guys. It fades out. Look at the title. Boom, and then flows into after the hook. But yeah, these would be my tips. The last tip would obviously be to export your video good. Make sure it's in 1080p. You guys can do 30 FPS or 60 FPS. You guys can even do 120 FPS, but I think that's just unnecessary. Make sure this is not, down to 480p. Make sure you guys can use these settings, or you guys can do 60 FPS. But that would basically be all of my tips, so you guys can make a viral YouTube short.
Yeah.
CapCut. It's totally possible. Like I said, if you guys want to actually learn a little bit more, I post all of my personal editing tips in the school, and you guys can get one-on-one help and stuff like that for people who are still trying to grow.
Yeah, chat, go fuck with the school. This my boy. He cool peoples. He don't scam. He just gave us out sauce that these other coaches won't give us.
YouTube shorts. Like I said, man, I appreciate all this fun on the channel. I hope this video helped you guys.
Sure.
I feel like I'm talking a little bit too fast, but that's because I'm not trying to make
this
video 40, 50 minutes. I hope it's like under 20 right now.
You good.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.
W Hoss.
Weapon? The US Tier 1.
Alright, so for this right here, chat, what we want to do is gain more clips, get more clips. And like I said, we want to transform it. We don't want to have the voiceover like hauling at the clips.
World record for the longest sniper kill twice. U.S. Special Forces have been caught in joint operation.
And we want to use, what we're using right here for this one is, we're going to make this a little bit smaller like that. We want to put the font size like 12. 12 is fine. You want to put it like towards the middle part. So you want to up the characters a bit. You want to put it like towards the middle part like that. Line. Yeah, so it should be good. It should be good like that. We want to head this to 0. Lead this is how it is. Control C. Control V. Alright, so
there is one clandestine British weapon.
We want to turn this up a bit. We want to like zoom this up a bit for where the viewers can see the text. We don't want to make it to where the viewers can't see the text. Alright, so what we want to do is now get other clips. So yeah, we want to get other clips. We want to make sure we transform it every like 5 to 7 seconds into the clip, just because YouTube wasn't see it as transformative enough for it to be monetizable. But yeah, alright. And that's what usually takes me up like hours long to like edit it, because I gotta edit it, transform it, make sure it's 5 to 7 seconds clip, take it out, And that's a lot that you're doing that. Like I said, that's a lot, and these aren't easy at all. But yeah, and I don't want to fucking, I don't work with no Indian editor, because, bro, if I work with an Indian, he's not gonna fucking listen to nothing I say. All he's just gonna do is annoy me and fucking ignore me, bro. So I learned to just do this shit myself right now. But yeah. We go to 1080p. We close this out a bit. We want to go to here. Alright, so what we want to do. Alright, so what we want to do is go to this. And we want to drag this one in here. What we want to do is we want to come in here. We want to split it. We want to split it. And we want to do like a zoom into it. So we want to do a zoom into it. So we go to here, zoom in. Animations. And we'll go over to zoom in, click opens, and yeah, that worked well. Yeah, that should work. Alright, yeah, we're not going to do that though. But if we want to, we could, chat. But so if y'all want to, y'all could do this right here. Do a few seconds of it, but you don't want to do it too much.
This isn't a new.
Really surrendering their own specialized.
You want to turn it up just slightly a bit.
Surrendering their own specialized optics just to secure 5 minutes of trigger time. It isn't just about
We want to enhance it.
the hardware.
Alright, so for that right there, we want to split that part. Alright, so now what I want to do is come to this part right here. And yeah, alright, so I want to delete. We're going to delete. Alright, so, and when y'all do this, y'all want to unselect these parts right here. Y'all want to unselect these. Then what you want to do is, we want to use this helmet. We want to use this helmet, and we want to use this part of the clip, and this helmet part. Alright, so we want to now delete. Alright, so now what I want to do is get more clips. So we could scale this up a bit, and now get more clips. And what I'm going to also like to do is split this right here. I'm going to come over to custom adjustments. I'm going to add some custom adjustments. I'm going to add it like towards the ending part. All the way until towards the ending part, but yeah. We'll add it right there. We'll go up to here. We'll add it to here. And what we're going to do is basically turn this up a notch. Turn this up a notch. Go to curves. And we can put these curves like that. Like Hall's had it. And yeah, we go to curves. We can put it like that. Curves. As long as we turn it up a bit, it makes it like stand out a bit better. So if y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah.
There is one clandestine British weapon that US Tier 1.
Alright, so what we want to do is basically turn this up a notch a little bit, turn the exposure up a bit, turn it up a bit, turn the contrast up a bit. Alright, so we want to turn the sharpness up a bit too. We want to also turn the clarity up a bit too. Alright, so we want to have it like this. We want to turn this up a bit. Temp, we want to turn tint. We want to leave it like that. Alright, so yeah. Alright, so we got color balance. We want to put it like on locals. We want to select it. We could put it like that.
Operators would actually.
We can turn it down a bit, and this is what makes like the image really stand out. It makes it stand out, and it makes it high quality enough.
There is one clandestine British weapon that US Tier 1 operators would actually.
And if y'all want to, what we could do is we could put this on top. So we could put this on top and put this at the bottom, and this is what really makes it stand out. So yeah, what we want to do is get more clips. So you want to make sure you're transforming it every 5 to 7 seconds. So yeah. And like I said, bro, I run a shit ton of YouTube channels. A shit ton. And I want to say that it's not a get-rich scheme. And a lot of these coaches, bro, they're a fucking sacrifice. They're ran by teams. Me and Halls, we don't run teams. We're not ran by teams. We don't need a team. We do everything our fucking self, bro. Alright, so we'll go to this. Alright, so now what we're going to do is drag this over to here. CapCut. We're going to drag this over to here, drag this on to here. And now we got that. Now we got that part. So yeah, now what we're going to do is turn this audio down a bit.
High stakes, long range engagement. Elite Rangers choose this over every single asset in the US arsenal. Because when your target is 2 miles out and then.
All right, so like I said, we could add sound effects in between it and keep adding them and keep adding it. It makes it transparent, transformative enough, but for YouTube to see that you won't get hit with reused content. But yeah, so you want to just make sure you're adding different clips into it, and for YouTube to see that it's transformative enough. Yeah. All right, so what you want to do is go over to this. You want to paste this right here. We want to exit that. You want to go to 1080p. You want to exit that. All right, so now what you want to do is download this. Now what you're going to do is download this. And now what you're going to do is basically go to this. And now what we're going to do is drag this over to here. We're going to put this right here, and yeah. So, like I said, we got it right here. So what we're going to do is now zoom into it. So we're going to do like a zoom into it. We're going to go to videos. We're going to go to scale. And we want to scale it up a bit. We want to come to the part right here. We want to scale it up a bit, but yeah. So, and we want to keep doing this. We want to keep scaling up a bit. And it makes it like transformative. It makes it like stand out.
Rendering their own specialized optics just to secure 5 minutes of trigger time. It isn't just about the hardware. It's about the legendary Schmidt inventor glass and a zero.
All right, so what we want to do is we want to come in here. Whoa. All right, so let's Control Z that. So what we want to do is we want to come in here. We want to basically paste this here. We want to add this right here, and we want to go to here. What we want to do is create compound. Yeah, we want to compound that. What we want to basically do now is go to blur. We're going to go to blur. Yeah, blur works well. I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do. So we're going to go to blur, add this blur up to here. We're going to mask it, and what it's going to do is take away its caption. So for us to, so it could be transparent, and it could be transformative enough so where we don't got to deal with issues where YouTube won't push it. But yeah, so you go to that.
It isn't just about the hardware. It's about the legendary Schmidt inventor glass and a zero-fail bolt action that remains lethal even when submerged in frozen mud. In a high...
All right, so this right here is basically, so if we come over to here and we go over to this right here. So if we go to this, you can see this is a transition. You can see this is a transition right here. This is a flare. And what I'm going to show you how to do too is add another one like right here towards this part. So we want to basically split this. Split this. What we're going to do is now go over to transition again. We're going to exit this. What we're going to do is we're going to go to this part. We're going to go over to where it says flashy. We're going to add a flashy part like right here towards this part. We're going to add it like towards there.
Joint operations literally surrendering their own specialized optics just to secure 5 minutes of trigger time. It isn't just about the hardware. It's about the legendary...
And yeah, so you can see black and white strokes. So what we're going to do is basically make this a little bit smaller. But yeah, so... And I'm really happy that I'm leaking methods. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself, bro. And yeah, it makes me a legend, and I grow even more. And yeah. So military right here, tactic. We'll go to this. We'll go to this. We'll go to audio. All right, so what we're going to do is go to music. Music. We're going to go to paste here. What we're going to do is basically enter this. We're going to hit dark cinematic. What we're going to do is basically go to here. You want to turn this down a bit. Just slowly down a bit like that. And we got this.
Weapon that U.S. Tier 1 operators would actually kill to carry. The Pentagon hemorrhages $800 billion a year, yet they cannot replicate this pinnacle of British engineering. We are talking about the L-115A3, the precision instrument that shattered the world record for the longest sniper kill twice. U.S. Special Forces have been caught in joint operations literally.
Alright, so we want to turn it up just slightly a bit.
$800 billion a year, yet they... Trigger time. It isn't just about the hardware. It's about the legendary Schmidt inventor glass.
Alright, so yeah, so if y'all want to, y'all could basically, so I'm going to show y'all that, which I now do. So if y'all want to basically go to here, and you want to scroll this up a bit, so what you could do is, we could do is we could basically split this right here, split this part right here. We could split it. We're gonna delete it. And what we could do is we could do a zoom in. So I'm gonna show you how to do a compound. So what we could do is we could create compound, and we're gonna create the whole compound. So now this is all launched. Yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all. All right. So I'm gonna show you how we could do like a little zoom in. So we come right here. We split this. We split it again. We split it. Come right here. Split this. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna basically go to animations, go over to zoom out, and we're gonna do like a zoom in. Go to shake right here. So yeah, we'll go to this duration right there.
Literally surrendering their own specialized optics just to secure 5 minutes.
All right, so we're now done. We're now done. What we're gonna do is go to create compound. It's gonna merge everything together now. So everything's gonna be merged together. What we want to do now is go to videos. Go to video over the video tab. We're gonna go to motions, motion blur, and we want to turn this all the way down to 0. Alright, so we want to turn this all the way down to 0. And like I said, this is the script. And this is the title over here we're using for the day. But yeah. Alright, so yeah.
5 minutes of trigger time. It isn't just about the hardware. It's about...
Alright, so it's going to go to here. You're going to see motion blur, motion blur. So now it's going to basically apply the motion blur. And it's going to be in a folder once we go to check it. But yeah.
Legendary Schmidt and Bender glass and a zero-fail bolt action that remains lethal even when submerged in frozen mud. In a high-stakes, long-range engagement, Elite Rangers choose this over every single asset in the U.S. arsenal. Because when your target is 2 miles out and no second chances,
Alright, so it fucked up. It fucked up. You know what we gotta do? Control Z this. We go back, chat, it fucked up. Something happened. Something happened, bro. But yeah, what we're gonna do is go to there, motions, audio, turn it all the way down like that. Alright, so it should be good.
it isn't just about the hardware. It's about the legendary Schmidt and Bender glass and a zero-fail bolt action that remains lethal even when submerged in frozen mud. In a high...
Alright, so what we could do is we could add basically a sound effect right here. We could add a sound effect in between it. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is add more sound effects just so we can have our highest chances. So the algorithm could see that it's transform and actually push it. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a sound effect like in between it. So yeah. We're gonna add it like towards the end part right here. Yeah, that would be good.
Range engagement, Elite Rangers choose this over every single asset in the U.S. arsenal. Because when your target is 2 miles out and there are no second chances, you don't want a computer. You want the L-115.
Alright, so yeah, so y'all see that? Alright, so what we're gonna now do is go to here. We're gonna create compound. Now what we're gonna do is go to videos, motion blur. We're gonna put this down to 0.
There is one clandestine British weapon that U.S. Tier 1 operators would actually kill to carry. The Pentagon hemorrhages $800 billion a year, yet they cannot replicate this pinnacle of British engineering. We are talking about the L-115A3, the precision instrument that shattered the world record for the longest sniper kill twice. U.S. Special Forces have been caught in joint operations, literally surrendering their own specialized optics.
And yeah, so we're gonna go to motion blur now. What it's gonna do is motion blur. This is gonna load. So yeah, so what I basically want to tell you is that sometimes shorts need a bit of time. But yeah, and these methods I gave y'all is basically how you escape your video. I gave y'all escape your video long form, short form. But yeah, and it's that cheat sheet, that document link will be in the description below this stream once the stream ends. It's 1:44 a.m. right now where I'm at. But yeah. So, and we're about to, when I go to post this short, I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to see y'all again tomorrow. So, yeah. So, we're going to rest and repeat it, and, yeah. And if y'all was also asking the phone I was using, you go rerun the stream. The stream is staying up, bro. I'm never taking none of my streams down. All right, so yeah, so it's gonna be like literally like this, and the font that I use, you can rewind and stream. So yeah, all right. So what y'all wanna go for your next shorts? 90%. We want to try to go for 87% or 80 or higher APV, and to do that, you gotta stay consistent. You gotta do that, and you gotta stay consistent. And you're gonna basically use this right here. Use this graph. Use this right document link that I'm gonna put below the stream to come up with ideas. So I'm gonna put both of these right here. I'm gonna put one for my script. One which you can look at my old script structure right here, my old script, and then the new one, so you can look at the new idea. And I'm gonna put one right where you can look at the title, where you can look at this. But like I said, bro, there's no secret. You could be the most fucking retarded person on earth and still do this shit. And I'm not being smart ass whatever. I don't fucking care if you're autistic, slow, whatever. Don't let fucking people's words get to you, bro. You could be the slowest retarded and still do shorts. Still do shorts. You got the method. You don't just got the method. You got the whole fucking streams. The whole fucking streams of clips. Everything is recorded right now. It's being showed. I literally leaked this whole fucking footage to y'all. Like, there's a kid from my city that's literally a streamer too, and he has a disability problem. And I'm not laughing or I'm not making fun, and his name is Joey Wagner, which I could tell about. But he has a disability problem, and he has 2.7K videos. Like I said, he still do YouTube, so you could be retarded and still do YouTube. There's no outcome to you. And you see right here, he has low views, 200 views, 400, and he still goes and still grinds. So it's about staying consistent. Like I said, it don't matter if you're the fucking retarded person. I gave you a method that was worth $300, that was worth actually thousands, that Grooves didn't want me to fucking leak, and I leaked this shit. I leaked it on not even one stream, more than 500 videos on my whole channel alone, whole fucking channel. The method's out there. It's to the point where Grooves don't even want to show their channels no more. This shit became so bad where now they're hiding all their channels. You can see 14 million views. You can see 2013, 26K subscribers, 2,000 videos. So you can see that he don't care about the views, which I don't blame Joey. So Joey, you see right here, what Joey is, Joey's consistently streaming every single day, like I am. Consistently streaming, and you see right here, still a streamer, best YouTube, still a streamer. Best still a streamer, but yeah, in Pittsburgh. And I'm the best YouTube automation, I'm putting in my name, best YouTube automation streamer. I'm putting it back in my name. Best YT automation streamer. Yeah, because I'm a best YouTube automation streamer. But yeah. So you can see right here, 91. So the APV you want to go for is shorts. You want to try to go for at least 87% to 90% or 140%. 140 is about territory range, 1 million, but you want to try to go higher than this. And to do that, you got to keep improving your scripts. Improving your scripts and staying consistent. Only consistency does that. If you're not consistent, you won't do that. And only you seeing outliers and seeing ways that's not doing, actually analyzing the ideation of it, knowing that's not going to get viewed well, and you're analyzing your scripts. You want your scripts to come out as so clean, so good. But yeah. And I want to say, yeah, so Joey, if we go to this, we click his stream. I was in bro's stream a few times, he even put me mod. And yeah, so I don't want to take things as said for granted, but you could have a disability problem and do YouTube. Don't make excuses why you can't chase your dream or can't do YouTube. You know? Don't make no fucking excuses. So yeah, you see right here, so if we go to this notification thing. Yeah, you could be just like this guy. Literally, you could literally stream, do whatever, or blow up Facebook channel like I'm putting y'all on my methods. Like, bro, come on, chat. Alright, you see 1.5K. Like, yeah, but yeah, you don't even got to do what Speed do. Speed is literally out traveling, doing crazy things. You don't gotta do that. You could literally run you a faceless business model and run multiple sub needs. You gotta think. He only has 4 channels. I got multiple, and I'm making multiple more. And I'm gonna keep creating them. I know more ways to grow them. So I test out like different formats on each channel. So this is about like staying consistent, testing out different formats. And this channel's right here is about to hit over 1 million views, and then we're gonna scale it up to 10 million. So actually, so if this short right here makes it to the album, we should be about by the hit 400K, 400K, then 500K, 600K, 700K, 800K, 900K, and then it gets easier and easier. So, and I know that the titles we're doing is what's going to get us views to escape that 0 view jail. For us to get these views. So we're gonna hear motion blur in this apply. But yeah. Alright, so that's what I wanted to tell you. Most of these other coaches you see, what these niggas do is these niggas will post pre-recorded clips, and you see Jack Crab. Jack Crab, if you go to see the date, that clip that he posted of that short he made was pre-recorded. It was pre-recorded. And what I mean by Jack Crab, I mean this dude right here. Let me show you. The clip the nigga gave y'all was pre-recorded. So me, I never pre-recorded nothing, bro. Everything that I record is the day I post, the day I recorded, and then the same day I posted. So if I was recording like tomorrow, I'm gonna post it the same day I record. That's just the thing. I don't wait months to post a video. No, even if the video is not that good, I post it. You see, he had 100K views and his video was shit. His videos aren't even that good, bro. He just have an editor, crazy editor. He has about 14 videos. I have over closely to about more than 500 streams on my channel where you can learn many things at. Ideation, you can learn more than one thing. He only has like 14 videos out. That's not enough for y'all to grow. Yeah, but his name is Jack Crab, another guru. Yep, he's another guru. You can see this right here, 10 million views. He made about 2.1K in revenue, earnings revenue. Right, you see right here. So and it's crazy how the album pushed this shit, but can't push me. It's cool though. It's cool though. You see right here, he gained about 100K views. It was that video right here he gained it on. And it's crazy because most of these other videos he did are still gaining views. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, so, like I said, chat, shorts is not luck. It's about you having a strategy behind it. So, your hook, your build, your core stack, escalations, ending. Your structures is the way the scripts come out in order. And that plays a big role. You want your structure to be as good. Alright, so yeah, we want to post a short, and yeah. Once it's done, motion blur. Once it's done loading. My main has at least 18 million views, which I told you I wasn't luck. Like, it just depends on your niche and your volume of your niche, and then the competition, but in between it. So you see, I'm gonna show y'all for example. So let's go over to this title right here. Let's actually search this into search. Let's go to here. Let's search this, and you can see that if we search this, you can see the one British U.S. weapons range. Let's go there. Let's go to show more, and you see that the smaller channels winning. So that's what I look for. I look for smaller channels winning, and up. You see, I'm the top results right here: 28K, 6.8 million, 7.2 million. And this is what I really look for. I don't enter angles that I notice where it's gonna die out. Truly, where it's gonna die out. I don't do that. I enter angles where I know I'm gonna get views for it. Alright, so yeah, where I know I'm gonna get views for it. And like I said, YouTube could take y'all as many videos. As many videos, bro, it goes a long way. So even if you fuck up on one video, you can come back again and make the next one. And better that one. But yeah. Alright, so yeah, so you see right here, so you can see this chat right here. You see average subscribers 2.5K. You see average age a day ago. You see average views 43K. You see average subscribers 88K. So you see highest views right here. But yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna have it do is I'm gonna have it change up this title a bit slightly. So because I don't want to use the same title I already used. I'm gonna just tell it. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm finna do with this title. So I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna say add emojis to it or make it transformative. I'm about to show y'all what I already did. So we're gonna go to our title right. We're gonna paste this. We're gonna get our script. We're gonna copy this as well. Paste this here. Paste this here. And like I said, I got a whole strategy behind me. Everything I do is a strategy. So we're gonna go to here. We're gonna basically what's range kill for. Alright, so we're gonna go to here. We're gonna backspace this a bit. And now what I'm gonna have it do is give me a transformative title like that. But that match my script. That can get push and not zero view job. All right. So give me a transformative title that could get pushed and not get zero views out. Not get zero views out by the YouTube algorithm. All right. So if we go to this, we enter that. All right. So, all right. I want to basically tell you that it took If y'all know this dude right here, I actually watch his videos a lot, but his name is Ryan Hall. I don't know if y'all heard of him, but he has 3.3 million subscribers. He has 900 videos out like me, and I have more videos out than him, but yeah, he has 900 videos out like me, but this is really he really talks about the weather forecast, and I told you that you can literally do anything you want, chat. Anything you want, and you see right here, 1.5 million, 400K views. If you go to click his video right here, 6 days ago, and all he's doing is talking about the weather forecast. He's talking about the weather forecast. You see the shot? All he's just doing is talking about the weather forecast. You see 6 days ago, 1.5 million, 3.3 million right here. So yeah, which is crazy to me, but fire.
All right. Here we are at Tuesday, April 28th, 26th, the 118th day of the year. Let me know.
But yeah, you can see right here he has glasses, and then his channel is crazy. It's crazy where he started at.
Up here,
it's fire. It's crazy where he started out. Yeah, and he inspired me a lot to like keep streaming. Like I got inspired by his streams too. But yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over there. So now we're gonna ask it why U.S. Rangers. So we're gonna use this instead of using this title right here. We're gonna use that. So we're gonna use this one. So we're gonna use why U.S. Rangers. We basically want to change it up from the original idea because you know that YouTube came out with a rule inauthentic pattern. So and they're not playing about that. But yeah, so we're gonna now do it. And you see medium low right here and medium overall score medium. So you see average subscribers 88K, highest views 77K. You see average views 29K 2 days ago. Average age two days ago. So what we could do is basically now source this one. Why U.S. Rangers respect British right here. So you see 1.1 million, 28K views, 56,000, so 2.4 million. But like I said, when you look for angles where smaller channels are winning, where it's not only taken up by like the bigger creators, bigger guys, So yeah, so chat, like I said, we're gonna try to get this short posted, and I'm gonna get that out in before, but it's loading, it's doing its thing.
I just want to draw some more attention to this storm coming into Donovan right now. We've got a very serious damaging storm coming into the Highway 21 corridor between Grandin and Donovan in Missouri. We're talking about large hail and very damaging winds. Get ready for this in Poplar Bluff.
And it's crazy, like his title wasn't this good. It says the serve right here, April 28th, 2026, and it's still he got gained over 1.5 million views in long form, which is insane. So it goes to show you that y'all gotta find angles where it's really on top, where bigger channels aren't like tapped into that angle, where because you gotta have room for the algorithm to push the video. I'm gonna get this title prior shot today. Yeah, you see, 700K average subscribers. I'm gonna give it a shot. And yeah, we're gonna see where the short go. But why not? We're gonna give it a shot, and I'm gonna be back live probably tomorrow. When we go to posters, but it should be saving right now, and it should be saved. Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Gemini. I'm gonna go over to this. I'm gonna come over to this new chat. I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna paste this, and I'm gonna basically say, "Give me .mp4 file injections, please. Give me .mp4. It's gonna give me .mp4, and we just rename that as our file name. You know what? I'm gonna just come over to here. I'm gonna go to new chat. I'm gonna say, "Give me .mp4." And we were naming it as this. Alright, so like I said, you can copy me, bro. I don't care. I'm not like those gurus that get mad about work being copied. I'm gonna say, just get your own ideas, your own title ideas. But this stream was just for y'all, chat. It was really for y'all. So yeah. But like I said, there's a lot of these gurus though that copy me. Now that'll be bad. But y'all, chat, nah. Go ahead. Alright, so you see right here, black and white stroke operations. Yeah, so applying. 97 right here, 97 right here, 90, 98, 91, 92, 93. Alright, so it's loading, but yeah. But I upload it to this short channel. I'm gonna be back live again tomorrow. And I'm gonna do the same thing again tomorrow. So yeah. I'm gonna see this bitch. See where I'm gonna push the short. Hopefully. I can't wait to post it. Yeah, now we posting it. We closing it. We close that. Alright, we're gonna make sure we give credit to all these owners too. Yeah, we're gonna make sure we give credit to all these owners. Credit gotta be given for them let me use their clips. Yep, so credit's about to be given. What we're gonna do is close out of that. What we're gonna do is go to run. App data. Local. We're going to go over to CapCut, user data, cautions, motion blur. You see it right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to rename this to .mp4. .mp4 right here. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go to upload date. We're going to drag this one in here. And it should be uploaded. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, this is important part. We got to give credit to these owners. So I'm going to drag all these URLs, copy this right here, paste this there. And I'm giving credit to every single one. Every single owner right here I use. So we're going to go to there, credit. And I'm going to see y'all getting marks, chat. So, like I said, it was a great stream, bro. And I know I ain't going to gain a lot of views this stream, which it always happens. The argument's rigged, but it's cool. It's cool. As long as I got the method, as long as y'all seen it, whoever's seen it, you got the method. The method is leaked. The method is fucking aired, bro. The method is leaked. We ran through that bitch and we leaked that bitch. Fuck is those gurus gonna do about it? Not shit. Nothing. But yeah. All right, so let's read through the comments. Yo, what's good? What's good, bro? All right, so yeah, so in the Mars stream, I'm gonna show y'all again how the title been. So I had a title been properly to your niche angle, so that meant they'll be leaked tomorrow. So yeah, I had a title been, but yeah, so you see right here, so we go to this. We give credit to all these owners. Yeah, I feel like this is way smoother. So yeah, so being that we do this, description for this, I'm gonna say so put order ads on one description itself. Oh. So it's gonna put order ads on one description itself. Oh, but yeah. So we come to this, we copy this, we paste this here, and yeah, we put this title right here. So you want to copy this title, we paste it right here, and this will be posted. It should be posted. We go to yes, old cruncher, yes. We're gonna go to no, made for kids, no, don't put that. Education category, yes. All right, so now what we're gonna do is post it. We're posting it. It's posted. It's posted, and we gotta give it yeah, it's posted. All right, so you see 0 views, and we give it 6 to 12 hours. And I'll say this, chat. Look, hour by hour, YouTube test proves it, but I'll say give it at least until at least 60 minutes and see where it goes. But now that we posted it, the album has no data yet, but we leave it up, and yeah, we posted it. So yeah, you could go to incognito mode and basically watch it. It escapes 0 views. So incognito mode is this where you go to here, you launch a VPN, you burn whatever, and yeah, the method I told you about. So it works. So you launch a VPN, you just sit here, and the algorithm will push it. So like I said, some of the times this works, but most of the time it does. But as long as your hook is good, and as long as you transformed it, I don't see no problem with the algorithm pushing it. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna see y'all again for the next short tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm gonna be back live again tomorrow, but it was a little stream. I'm gonna fuck with y'all, bro. Whoever tapped in, I appreciate y'all coming through. But also, this will be in the description. Don't worry about it. It'll be in the description below the stream where you can check it out at. So yeah, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, so I'm gonna see y'all again tomorrow. And what we're also gonna do is comment on this.
British weapon that U.S. Tier 1 operators would actually kill to TayReese.
Alright, so yeah, make sure y'all always transform it. Add a new clip every 5 to 7 seconds, and you can use that YouTube video download that show. But hopefully it helps out. Hopefully it gets y'all monetized. But like I said, never give up. Never feel depressed. Never feel sad. We all start low and we work our way up. But yeah, great video. So we comment on it right here, and this helps out a bit. And also know when you're exporting, when you upload it from your phone, it gives you a better opportunity for your short to like get pushed to a wider. So I know that works really well too. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all today, bro. I'm gonna see y'all again tomorrow for the next stream. And y'all know, bro, stay locked in. Don't start with the sad shit, bro. Just keep going, bro. Keep going. Have hope in yourself. And like I said, give shorts 20 and 30 days in, and you're gonna see good results. So I showed you how to like do the follow-up thing, how to use documents. So all you just gotta do is basically paste all your data there, and it's gonna basically tell you like should you continue this niche or like which you should better at the hooks, wherever. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all.